You stop right now. You leave him alone. Stop picking on the cat. That's bad. That's not cute and it's not funny. Leave him alone. Everything's running so slow. Come on. Oh, there you are. I'm trying to get on Facebook and it's going around and around and around. I'm glad you're here because I was just going to try to tell you. Hi, Cora. How are you? Let me get the smudge out of the way before we get our black screen of death here. And it's taking its time this time. I think the wind that we're going through right now is just, it's affecting everything. I don't know. No, I can't even open up the private message, the PMs. Can't even open them. Oh, the stupid dog won't leave the cat alone. He's constantly tormenting the cat. And the last thing I feel like doing is breathing that in, let me tell you. Ugh. And no wonder it scares away all the darkies and stuff. And all the shadows. No small wonder it smells bad. That's a smell I can't get used to. It reminds me of railroad ties. Creosote. That's what it reminds me of. Okay, that was all done. A little flick towards you guys. Don't everybody cough at once. And I'm going to finish off this sage here. Let's see if I can hold it without burning my hands. It's going to collapse on me. It's going to make one heck of a fire. I might even end up wrecking this plate. But I'll tell you this, when I catch colds, when I get sick, I'm down for weeks and weeks, like it's bad. And I discovered the last time I had a cold, if I breathed in a lot of the sage, it seemed to take the piss and vinegar out of the cold. Like I know I got a cold and I'm kind of a little miserable, like, the congestion. but it's not like a cold would normally hit. Like I don't feel sick, and normally I'd be most of the day in bed for the next God knows how long till my head stopped hurting, my chest stopped hurting, feeling miserable, really sick with a cold. That's how it's been like that for me for 10 years. But the sage, I make sure I do this. I don't breathe it down into my lungs. I let it go into my throat, around the cavity of my mouth, kind of a thing. It chases away bacteria. It may sound crazy, but you know what? I don't have this cold nearly as bad as I should. I've heard other people with this cold. Everybody's been passing it around. It can get pretty wicked. Okay, you guys. There we go. There. All right, you can just smolder over there. There we are. Where am I? Here we go. Thanks, John. Hello, stars. We haven't seen you in a while. Hello, Sandra O'Shea. Oh my goodness. Oh, I don't think many people saw the little announcement an hour ago. Like I'm a couple minutes late, yes, but boys, that hour went by fast. So many times it's like, oh my God, I got to make tea and I got to do this and I got to do that. It's almost 8 o'clock. I said, I'm going to be late now. So here I am. Kisses to you too, Sandra O'Shea. Sandra O'Shea. Should introduce her to Annie Marr. The Irish are taking over. The Irish are taking over. That's not a bad thing. Oh, okay. I didn't talk to anybody. They started coming in, and I wanted to keep it short and sweet. I just talked to the camera, and I said, hope to see you all there, and then I clicked it off. I could see people in the corner of my eye coming in. I couldn't see who they were, though. So, sorry about that. Yeah, I mean, I didn't change the title. It looked like a mini reading that was about to happen kind of thing. And I said, I'm not changing that. They'll just have to listen and actually listen to me when I speak. So. And Jennifer may have to disappear for a bit. So, yeah, caught it after it was posted. I played it downstairs. All right. Yeah. I didn't even think about it. I didn't think I was going to say. I was just going to, mini readings in about an hour. Come on back then, kind of thing. If you snooze, you lose. I was telling you about that that podcast on CBC Radio with the 3 people from YouTube, the first 3. And his numbers were, he had over 400 million views just on the channel. And he had 40 million subscribers. Probably one of the biggest ever kind of things. So, yes, it does. Yeah. So I don't feel bad anymore. I don't feel like I'm not taking it personal. I wish I knew a way to outsmart the algorithms on YouTube. There's got to be a way. I know that there's a way. I know there's a way. Yeah, because I listened to it again, Jennifer. 400 million views. I've got almost 4, I think, for the channel. Well, that's like I say, the channel, it's like it doesn't exist anymore. I've even thought maybe what I could do, thinking about how to do it if I was going to do it. Keep the name Bay of Fundy Fortunes, but add something to it. Bay of Fundy Fortunes Future. Bay of Fundy Fortunes Mystic. I don't know, something like that, but keep the Bay so people know, and just start a brand new channel all over again. And the algorithms won't hit me. They won't pick me up for a long, 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 long time. So when you're first starting out, it's all good. I mean, it's really all good. So, and just by word of mouth, just say it's still Bay of Fundy Fortunes with just a twist on the name. It's a new channel. We're starting fresh kind of thing. Hi, Sandy Swarthout. So, I don't know. We could use another platform is what we could use. Somebody had mentioned, what if you had your own website? Here's the problem with website. I don't know, maybe I could get away with it on a website. On the blogs, you can't, because I have a blog. And videos have to be like 10 seconds long. Something stupid like that. It's real short and sweet. You can't play like a half an hour or anything. Hi, Jolene Durante. How you doing? Where you from, Jolene? Durant. The name Durant, where I come from, is it's French. But you're from Rhode Island. Okay. Well, close enough. You're down the coast from me. Not that far. Not far at all. But that guy on that is like the first big channel person, only channel on YouTube. The algorithms for him were working against him. The system just automatically does it. If your channel isn't running the way they want it to run, the way the algorithms are set up for, then it starts doing things like blocking notifications, not adding new subscribers, stopping the growth and making it wheel backwards instead. And this guy was an animator. He did animations for not cartoons and stuff, but other things, business-wise. He said, I made 15 videos a week, every week. He said, and not many of them were more than 10 minutes long. And he said, then he gets people going, where you been? I haven't seen you. Glad to see you back. It must be a year. And he's like, what are they talking about? I put out 15 videos a week, and I have been, you know. And people saying, well, we're not getting notifications. He went through the same thing. I don't take it personal anymore. So it is a systems thing. It's one that doesn't run well, not at all. They go by your time watched, all those little details, right? How long's the average watcher stick around? So the only thing I have going against me here is I'm older. I'm not 25. I'm not 30. You know, I'm not even 40 anymore. When you get up to be there's some old lady on YouTube. So the young people don't, most of my crowd, my tribe, my members for the channel here, most of them are a little bit on the more mature side, which is wonderful. I think it's just I really do. I think it's wonderful. But if I want to use every third word as a curse word, like MFR, you know, the C word, and went on, they'd be coming in droves. Because I swear, here's my motto, here's my belief. When I swear, and if I get upset, and I swear, if somebody here pisses me off, and I'm not in the mood to bite my tongue or hold it back, that's me. That's not spirit. I'll tell you how I know. Think about it. Spirit doesn't swear. It doesn't. Every second and third word, and I'll tell you, when that camera's off, I'll put any longshoreman, I'll make him blush. I swear a lot. A lot. I know when I can do it and when I can't. I have this thing called respect for other people. I wouldn't go on like that with just anybody coming into my house, but it's just a friend, somebody that knows me really well. They'll back me up on it. Oh, God, she could swear. You know? So, hello, Sherita. Who is Dawn? Who are you yelling at? Who are you yelling at, Jennifer? I didn't get long listed for the show. Oh. Well, maybe not this one, eh? Good evening, Animar. Anymore, we have what was her name? Her last name's O'Shea. Did that come in? Where'd she go? Hi, Donna. Got you all in whisper mode. Where did Miss O'Shea go? She was right there. I said, you got to meet Donna. You got to meet Animar. I can't find. Sandra O'Shea. Sandra O'Shea. So, hello, Joanne Alexander. How are you? I think somebody pinged in. Let me check the list here and see if we have the start of a list. Let's see what we got going. Okay, there is a reading request here. Stars. Okay. And she always leaves her question, says, don't read this out loud. Always. Yeah, there it is. Okay, stars. Give me a minute. She doesn't want me to read this out loud, everybody, so I have to read it to myself. Oh, you're still struggling with that, are you, stars? Oh, my goodness. Okay, you're up front and center here with me. Okay, so I need you up for... There you are. Hi, SCB. Okay, stars. Let's see. I'll try to whisper loudly. How's that? Okay, stars, so concentrating on your questions. Donna. Okay, I'll talk to you in a minute. I got to do stars reading. I got to concentrate on that. I wanted an update. If you've heard anything yet. Okay, I'm going to cut right here. Well, it's a good card. I can tell you that. It's a good card, stars. You got the Two of Cups. I don't like when this happens because I won't make a card fit. I'm not going to force it to. Hold on a minute. Let me get the book out right away. I'm not even going to try to read this on my, with, yeah, all that. I have to find something compared to connected with your question. Okay. It's a card of healing. So what you told me, how you feel right now, that's not going to be with you for very long. For some reason, this is what's coming up for you, my dear, but for some reason, tarot always responds to what's the most relevant, the closest thing, more or less, to you. So, I don't think you're in a relationship, but you're going to be. This is coming up on you really fast. Really, really fast. So I'm going to focus on this for the moment. We will use Lilith, stars, all right, to ask your question directly and get a yes or a no. But this is a card that predicts the love and equality, a meeting of the hearts and the mind. This is going to benefit all your relationships, from friendship to romance. This also reveals a commitment or a promise, such as an engagement or a marriage or an emotional investment in a shared project. This is a card of healing as well. So, no, that doesn't apply. Yes, the healing part, but there's some stuff after that. But it's also here to tell you all's going to be well. Everything's going to be well. You can expect somebody rather close to you to show you their love. Know that they are trustworthy and they are dependable. So if this kind of pops up into your otherwise mundane day, you know what I mean? Somebody professing their love, because it's coming, but they can be trusted. They're trustworthy. You can count on them. The advice is appreciate love and trust in any of your relationships that you have right now. Take time to say I'm grateful. For those that I do love and that love me and I trust and they can trust me, it's a solid relationships. And now's the time for you to put up gratitude for that. Just because. Just because. Soulmates, karma, love, intimacy, connection, healing, and union with this card. Now, you bear with me. You bear with me one moment, stars. And I'm not, you asked me not to say anything, so everybody, you have to be patient with me. Because in here, some people don't want their question out on the wall and their name put with it. And they ask me, please don't say this out loud. So I got to use my brain a different way and remember to not say anything, but to be able to communicate again with Lilith and with Spirit as well, to bring some kind of direction for her question. Okay. All right, stars. We are still within the parameters of stars 1 card reading. And the first part of her question, yes or no? That's for the first part of your question. Stars. The answer is no. The answer is no. I'm sorry. Okay, let me stop her. What you said you went through and everything and what you did and what you're waiting, the answer is no. You didn't. Okay. Your second part of your question. Okay, there's going to be another opportunity. There's your answer. Let me find out when. Is this going to happen within the next 3 months? Will this happen within the next 3 months? Could it happen within the next 2 months? Is that too soon or is... No. 3 months it is. Yes. 3 months. You're going to be happier at this place. You'll be happier there. I hope that helps you, stars. If you caught my drift, I hope that helps you. Okay? All right. I think I have to grab a list here tonight for Jennifer. Just bear with me, everybody. 3 months on the second part, okay? And you are going to get better, but hey, love's coming into the picture as well. So, that's a good thing. Okay, one more. So I've got a little bit of, oh, there's another one. I have to refresh then. Let's see. Let me get everybody in here. You check for, so slow. Oh, okay, all PayPal. Excuse me. Don't bear. Something happened. Yeah, I don't know why, but it started to dial you, and I hit, what the heck's going on, and I shut it right off. You mean to pick that up? Jennifer, I'm sorry. I had no idea. No idea. I'm really sorry. I didn't know, and I was in a hurry. I got 2, 3 things going at once. I'm like, what the hell was that all about? I didn't dial her, and I know, that she didn't dial me, kind of a thing, right? Come on now. All right, I guess that's it. Okay, let me get... Oh my gosh, where'd they all come from? You guys all come out of the woodwork all at once. That's good. It makes time fly by. I'm just waiting for the list to populate there a little bit. Okay, let me see. There we go. The next person up, I'll call you while I'm doing this, Shana, Olson. Okay, I haven't done this in a while. Let me see. Here we go. Shana Olson. What? I don't know where that came from. I don't know. That messed straight up. I have no idea. Isn't that wild? The only one not on this list is the name I'm calling now, so I could fit the rest in the screen. Here we go. Come on. Okay. I'm going to open her up. Maybe it's Shana. I don't know. I'm assuming Shana. Olson. There you are. How long will you and Travis stay together? Let's find out. Let's find out. You're welcome, stars. Hi, Chantel. Alrighty, here we go. Okay. Shana wants to know, how long will her and Travis stay together? How long will Shana and Travis stay together? What's going on? Get over there. My cards have been fighting me all afternoon. I don't know what's going on. There we go. Well, Shana and Travis, how long will they be together? That is her question. How long will Shana and Travis be together? This will be my last run through, and I'm going to cut the deck right here. All right, let me see. Here we go. Here we go, Shana. You got an excellent card. Absolutely excellent. What Tarot's brought forward for you is the Ace of Pentacles. Prosperity. Hi, Canadian Road Tripper. I'm glad to hear that. Really glad to hear that. We're just talking about the notifications and all of that. So what we're looking at here, the Ace of Pentacles, this brings more of an uplift to your life. It brings your energies, it raises them up. It where you may have had corners and sharp turns in your immediate life's just a metaphor. All of a sudden they're smoothed out and everything's soft and it's round, it's balanced, it's perfect. There's new beginnings. It's an ace, and at Pentacles there's more color, more vibrancy in your life overall. Were you only supposed to be together for a certain time? Most people would say, are we going to be together forever? But it's almost like you put, well, this isn't going to last forever, so I just want to know when it's going to end. That's what your question kind of puts, right? The Ace of Pentacles, beautiful, beautiful card. This is almost, you know, you could kind of throw in the Ace of Wands with this as well. There's every ace in the deck. There's new beginnings here in the best of ways. And prosperity isn't going to be a problem. It's not going to even come into the picture as far as seeing you lacking something or wanting something. How you doing, Canadian Road Tripper? I love your nickname. Love it. Where am I? I want the ace. There he is. Okay. First off, Shana, first off, money's coming. Money is coming. You're going to be receiving money as a gift, or somebody could want to reward you with money for something, or there could be an opportunity that comes towards you, and it's a way for you to generate your own money, more money, bringing in more income. And this will be through new work or personal projects. In relationships, okay, in your relationships, the ace is showing stability. You're pretty solid right now, whether you realize it or not. So says Tarot, you're pretty on right now. And another meaning of this card is maybe you moving to a new home. You could be making them, or thinking about it, or planning it, or you're actually doing it. Or you could be using your money very wisely to start maybe investing in a property. If it's not a home you're moving into, but investing, but moving into your own home. And you're buying it outright. That is an investment. That's an investment of your money. Overall, though, the Ace of Pentacles is revealing this is to be, aren't you lucky, a very happy and a very stable, successful time for you, where everything seems to be going your way. It's the way she rolls. No complaints there, right? The advice of the card to give you that. Maximize your good fortune. Make your money work for you because you deserve it. It's time to make a very wise financial decision for you. So money's going to be kind of forefront and center here. You've got opportunities to make more money from the money that you already have. And you can't, this is just fantastic. It's a fantastic card for you. You're very, very lucky. So your keywords for this card are beginnings, new beginnings, finances, new job, success, property, security, and creativity. And let me ask Lilith directly your question about you and Travis. We will ask Lilith. She's either being real quiet or she's disappeared. I hope you haven't disappeared. We don't like it when you disappear. Okay, here we go. Dear, dear Lilith, dear Spirit. This is a question for Shana. We're still within the parameters of her one question and one card reading here. Her question was, how long will her and Travis be together? That was her question. We'll see what's going to happen here, because I just think it was in your wording. Are they going to be together forever? Are Shana and Travis going to be together for a long, long time to come? You swing out the truth. Will they be together for a long, long time to come? Is there a lifelong relationship here between Shana and Travis? What I heard was, as things stand right now, there is no end. If things continue the way they are, this is a long-term relationship. Marriage, I heard that. Possible marriage, if it's what you want. I heard this word, prompt marriage. That's what I heard. Prompt marriage. And how does their life overall look right now? Is this a good life for her? And is it the right match between her and Travis? Thank you, Lilith. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. There we go. I'm done. I even pulled Lilith. She's lagging. That's what happened. I knew I had a funny feeling. That's why I said she's either being real quiet or she's left. Yeah, she'll have to scroll along, kind of a thing here. Okay, I've got more people waiting tonight. This is good. This is good. This is good. All right, let me go back to, nope, I want to go up. Samantha. Samantha's asleep. Haven't seen you in a while. A general card for you? No problem, Miss Samantha, as long as you're up front and center and you're here for it. Samantha here. Oh, we got some lagging going on here tonight or something. Yeah. Can't even, what's going on here? There, you beat me to it. Jennifer. I bet I would. There's so many beautiful decks out there. Really beautiful, beautiful decks. It's something I rarely do too, is to sit and like maybe go to Amazon or just online in general and check out their new decks. Because I find the ones that I get drawn to, they're like $100 for a set of them. Yeah, they're expensive. Like, that's why I'm drawn to them. Earthling calling Samantha. There she is. I see you. Okay. Hold on. We're going to pull a general card for you, Samantha. Wonderful. Thank you. We want you to be present when the card's being done, because that'll drive you crazy later. If you're lagging like Shana is, she's going to have to go back and scroll through to find her question. What time are we at? We're 35 minutes, 31 seconds into the stream. So that's where Samantha starts. In case you get lost, you start to lag. 35 minutes and 39:40 seconds, and about there. Okay. We want a general card. What needs to be brought to Samantha's attention? Excuse my sniffing. That's terrible, but it's this cold. We bring Samantha any direction, enlightenment that she could use right about now. What's forefront and current for her? What's coming up? We all have something coming up. What's coming up for Samantha? I'm going to cut the deck right here. There we go. Oh, I was going to say speak of the devil. It's sure to appear. This isn't the devil. Previous reading, I mentioned the Ace of Wands. I just mentioned it. Speaking, there it is. Whoops, there it is. Whoops, there it is. Yeah. So Samantha, what a great card for you to have. This is an excellent card for you to have. You wanted a general reading, and what's better than the Ace of Wands? So you got a lot of, what would we call, well, growth is the main thing about this card. And it's an ace. On top of a lot of growth, it's an ace with a new beginning. This is a great card. Wonderful card. So Samantha, as far as the generic meanings, I mean, I can go on and on about this card without even picking up the book, but that's the problem. I'll go on and on and on about it. You're crowned with success under the influence of this creative ace. New projects will be coming up for you. There will be new work, ideas, and travel plans, if you have any, are going to fire up and take right off. It is with Wands, travels always associated with this, business associated with this, starting new business, starting a new job, these kinds of things. You're going to be able to communicate very well now, to share your visions and persuade other people to get on side with you. If you've been wondering if your plans are going to succeed, should you have any plans or you're making any plans, the answer to that's going to be yes. Listening to your intuition will also strengthen your spiritual beliefs. An additional meaning is fertility. There could be pregnancy around you, within the family even, and beginning a brand new journey or a brand new adventure coming up for you. I don't know if any of this is resonating with you, but if if you don't have stuff going on now, you'll probably get landslided. There's a lot of good stuff with this card alone. It's all upward and forward movement and energy. It's bursting with energy within energy, colorful, clarity, love, journeys, and life feeling like an excitement every day. The advice is for you to step into your power. Now is the time for you to feel freely, where you can invent, come up with ideas, you can talk, you can create, and feeling like you have the freedom to do so. Whatever you say now to anybody is going to be well received. They'll agree with you. They'll hang on to your ideas. They'll get on board with you. They'll want to work with you, support you. Your keywords are beginnings, intuition, adventure, ideas, creativity, success, and fertility. You're starting a whole new, there you go, and this card's here, and Tarot's going, high five, Samantha, straight up you are. You couldn't look at this card for this to come up. I'm almost getting goosebumps, that's the truth. I don't know if you can see them on camera, but I'm just got tingles. In a good way, tingles in a good way. This is fantastic. I'll read it for you one more time here, just very, very quickly. You're being crowned with success under the influence of this creative ace. New projects, new work, new ideas, and travel plans will take off. And you're going to be able to communicate very well now with others, to share your vision, and even persuade some to get on side with you. If you've been wondering if your plans are going to succeed, this card is here to tell you yes. Listen to your intuition. That's going to also strengthen your spiritual beliefs. And another meaning is fertility and pregnancy. If not within you, it's within your circle. And beginning a new journey and a new adventure. And step into your power, invent, talk, create, whatever you say now will be well received. You don't have to be hesitant approaching anybody. If you want to approach somebody about something, to talk to some, you go right straight ahead with all the confidence in the world. You can do that. Beginnings, intuition, adventures, ideas, creativity, success, and fertility. And there you are. And I hope you're happy with this. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, and I wish you the best as well. So, and Jennifer's called the next person up. Sandra Swarthout. Sandra Swarthout. Okay, she hasn't left a question. She must be coming in here. There we go. I had a message from Spirit last night during meditation about a client. I'm wondering if you see the same message. I'm still new at this and not sure. I think I will understand with the card. All right. Okay. So Sandy Swarthout is trying to figure out. You're welcome. You're welcome, Samantha. You're welcome. Sandy is trying to figure out what this message was that came through while she was meditating about one of her clients. So, Spirit, Tarot, if you could lend some special attention, and if we could figure out what this mystery is. It's for Sandy Swarthout. During her meditation last night, she got a message, spiritual message about one of her clients. She doesn't know quite what to make of it. So can you help in that department, in that era? Excuse me. Damn cold. I usually say to people, excuse me. Oh, I've been doing this every reading. I've been yawning all the way through, and I'm not tired. I encourage people, if you think you've got what it takes to create your own channel, get on YouTube, I'm all for it. I'll support you. You've got my encouragement. Go ahead, go for it, right? But you've got to, there are a lot of downsides to being on YouTube. There's a lot of downsides to exposing your face to the whole world. And you're literally, the whole world can just tune right in to look at you, listen to you. You know what I mean? I don't think some channel owners, the younger ones, realize the impact of that and that it's real. Russia's going to tune in. Germany's going to tune in. China's going to tune in. South Korea will tune in. North Korea cannot. But, you know, literally, yeah, some guy, some woman can tell you, I live in Colombia in the Borneo forest. You know what I'm saying? And I'm coming to you through satellite on my laptop. Kind of, you're literally open to the whole world. The whole world. I struggled with that. I didn't like that. I said, I want to do this, but yet I don't like that part of it. Like, if you were my neighbor, you'd say, I never see her. I never talk to her. I'm a very, very private person. So it was ironic for me, that's that painfully private, that I was going to put my mug out for the whole world to see. There's that, and you're exposed and left open to a lot of people. And sometimes it can disturb you, the amount of people that they're unbalanced. I have to be kind with my words. They're unbalanced. That gets a little scary sometimes. But overall, majority people, they're all okay. They're okay. And then you get just plain people there that are really nothing. They're just idiots that come in to stir up garbage. And the last one that we had, He wanted to show it. He wanted to show us his penis. I said, you must have a millimeter Peter, do you? I bet it must be that small, right? Whose picture did you steal? We don't want to see your goddamn pickle. Get the hell out of here and don't come back. I said, why the hell would we want to see what is yours lined in gold? It's different from every other male on the planet. No interest in that. Kicked him out. He was laughing at the end of that, and he had a weird name. I think that's what the nickname was. Do you want to look at my penis? You want to look at? Well, he called it the layman's word, you know. Are you Sandy? Okay. Oh my God, you're welcome, Jolene. You're welcome. Hello, Star White. There you go. See, talking about this subject the last couple of videos, readings, whatever. And here's another one. Sandy, not Star White. Star White. She hasn't seen the channel in a long, long time. She got unsubscribed somehow. YouTube did it to you. And it does it to a lot of other people. I'm the one there, me, and there's, I don't know how many more channels are all being picked on. They pull down, they block notifications. People are joining the channel. Instead of the sub numbers going up, they roll backwards. So you're lucky you found us again. I'm glad you did. You have to check that a lot. You go into your favorites or your subscriptions to make sure all your favorite channels are still there, because they'll take it down more than once, twice, or thrice. They will keep at it. So, you know. Said no one ever. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. Hi, Jojo. How you doing? Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that doesn't work all the time either, Starweight. Hitting the notification bell, it doesn't always work. Because people have told me. I am subscribed to your channel in every way, shape, and form. I even hit the notification bell, and I'm still not getting them. There's nothing else I can do. So, that's so funny. Comical, comical, comical. Okay. So, what's this message that came in? We want to know what this message that came in for Sandy. Anymore. I'm clicking show the message. What is wrong here? There we go. No. Oh my God. My God. Wow. Isn't that something here? I just got to check something again. Excuse me. Okay. We want to know. All right. Okay. One more run through here. Sandy. One more. And I'm going to cut the deck. Can you explain what this message was that Sandy received during meditation about one of her clients? Let's see what we got. This will be interesting. Really? You got the Four of Pentacles, security. Wow. Fours are all about usually stillness, sometimes stagnation. That's the downside. Calm. It's not a fast card. It's not a rush card. It's not a card of big anything. It's just a card of this. It's almost like the sixes in a way. There's just this stillness and calmness. And security is the prompt on this card as well. It's not a bad card. It is Pentacles. Pentacles, just about every one of them are a beautiful card to have. But there's Four of Pentacles. It is the security card of tarot. That's a good thing. Really good. I'm going to read you the generic meaning, and you can say to yourself whether this makes sense or you get anything out of this at all. This is the security card of tarot. And your finances are on track, and work and relationships are happy and stable. You're able to provide and care for others. Overall, you've reached a point in which you can sit back a while and appreciate the strong foundation that you have built. However, because the security has been hard won, you've worked very hard for where you are. You may resist positive change, whatever that means. The advice of the card here for you: enjoy this period of calm and this period of order, but you need to stay open to new possibilities too. Keep looking for new ways to expand your empire. Keywords are stability, finances, property, protection, balance, order, and foundations. And what that would have to do with your client. And a message coming in is beyond me. No idea. No idea, no idea, no idea. So, you know, we don't have super chat here because YouTube and Google, who just asked me that, Star White, we don't know. We shut it off because Google and YouTube take 30% per donation for themselves. They take 30%. And that's the truth. They make big money off of that, so I shut it off. And you want to donate to the channel, support the channel, anything like that, you just use it. Jennifer can put the links up. There's one for PayPal. Wherever you are on the planet, you can use it. You don't need to be a member of PayPal either. You just not to send money. To receive you do, but not to send. And if you're within Canada, you can use the e-transfer banking system. Some of it makes sense, does it, Sandy? No. No death. Just a stillness, a calmness, a rest. Not falling backwards, not stepping out to the side, and not moving forward. Just kind of there. Right? Just kind of there. Be secure in yourself. Is that what you got for her, Chantal? It could be. Okay. He's in the hospital. Well, if that's the way it's applying to you, I can tell you this, that you've given yourself to your patient, your client. You've done well in that department. You've done good for them. You've done well by them. All right. I'm hearing that right off. You've done well by them, if you know what I mean. You did the best you could do with them, and you did it for their own good. And each client comes with a challenge. And some are very challenging for you, but you're making it. You're getting through it. You're growing. Right. Wow. But that's what I'm getting very strongly, that you've done well by that person. You've stood by them. You've done only everything you could possibly do for them. Being in the hospital is probably the best thing for them. They're under watch 24/7 and under care. I can ask. Let's see. Okay, still within Sandy Swarthout's question. Her client is in the hospital. Can we get a length of time, how long they'll be in the hospital? Will he be in the hospital for 1 month? 1 month's time, will he be released from the hospital? Could it happen sooner? Sooner than a month? She's saying no. So it's a month? Could it be longer than a month? No. 1 month seems to be the deal. 1 month seems to be the deal. There's the thing, yeah. I've got to check into my next person here. Suzanne Blake. Suzanne Blake is the next person up. Come on, open up. What's wrong with you? Open up. Suzanne Blake says, thank you. You have a question, Suzanne? You're welcome, Sandy. No problem at all. That was interesting. It's an interesting question, truly. I was expecting something a little more, you know what I mean? It's just kind of, right? And I think what it is the confidence and know to know you're on the right road as well. You did everything you could do for that client. You did everything you could do. You did your very best. You gave the best of yourself. And you're to stand back, and as the card indicated, to sit back and look at the foundation that you're building beneath you and around you. And you're feeling very confident and very comfortable and very secure in what it is that you do and where you are. That's another thing. Yeah, I know. Crazy stuff. Crazy. You are Suzanne, are you, Essie? Oh, wonderful. I don't have to call for you then. All right. You want to look at my guy. Look at the guy I am dating at the moment. His name is Phil, and he seems lovely. All right. Well, let's see, Bessie, what we can do. Essie, Bessie, Suzanne. Let's see what we can do. Thank you very much again, Sandy. That was different. That was something different and fresh. Can we say that? The card was more like you need to acknowledge your part in this, and it's all good. It's a good, like, again, I'm getting tingles. That's twice tonight. Getting the tingles. I really am. So, wonderful. He is a good example for you to measure your yardstick against with your career and what it is that you do. He's your poster child. Put it that way. Basically, a success for you. You know, so you can feel very, very good, very, very, very proud, very satisfied. No, you didn't. Oh my gosh, this is for Suzanne. Suzanne's got a guy, his name's Phil, and she wants to know anything there is to know about Phil. Oh wow, look at that bottom card for you, Suzanne. If I was to pull that card of destiny. Destiny. Come on, cards, they're just slipping tonight. I don't know what is wrong with them. It's like they want to get out on their own and dance. Here we go. One more. This is for Suzanne. One more. What's Phil all about? What's her guy Phil all about? She likes him an awful lot. She likes him a lot. All right, let's see. All right, I'm going to cut the deck right here, Suzanne. This card's in rough shape. My little bear, he got his teeth into it. You got the Knight of Wands is the card that was pulled for you, Suzanne. There you go. The Knight of Wands. What can we say? And knights are a lot like pages. He's Wands. He belongs to the suit of Wands. Represents fire and passion. I'm getting a really good vibe off of this for you, Suzanne. You always feel happy when you're with him. Happy, happy, happy. And the atmosphere between the two of you is feeling to me very lighthearted. Can't say that about all of the people all of the time, Sandy. I get some real wingers, let me tell you. Real zingers. Zing, va-va-voom kind of thing. Where did that go? There it is. The Knight of Wands, being that far up in the deck, being the Knight, is almost all the way, right? He's only a couple, 3 removed? Yeah. But the passion is strong here. The passion is light. The passion is clean. It's pure. There's no false pretenses with this Phil guy. Everything's above board, on the up and up. Everything. I'm getting check mark, check mark, check mark, check mark for you. There's no more waiting around when this night arrives, because every aspect of your life receives a sudden energy boost. Expect a download of emails, messages, calls, decisions, offers, and opportunities. So your communications in your life basically are going to get real busy. There's a big upsurge of energy there. Expect a download of all these things. You can now make progress professionally, at home, and in relationships. It's time to grow forward and deeper. Personal projects benefit from this dynamic influence too. And an additional meaning of the card is travel. It always is with the wands. Travel, travel. And moving house, maybe. You could be moving house, and you could find that you're now able to move there quite quickly if you wanted to. Make a big change like that. Could happen smoothly and fast, quickly. Choose which people and situations or projects will benefit most from your efforts and attention. Stay grounded, and you'll make great steps towards success. Your keywords for this card are energy and movement, passion, focus, balance, communication, and relationships is highlighted here as well. Yes, be careful where you spend your energies. He takes nothing from you. He doesn't take your energy. He doesn't drain your energy. As a matter of fact, quite the opposite. He brings an energy with him, and you bask in the light of that energy. He gives you energy. That's a beautiful card for you. You can trust this man. That's coming forward as well. And there's nothing cloaked between you. There's no veil. There's no cloak between you. That when people first start dating and getting into the new relationship, there's always some kind of veil that hangs there that both sides have to kind of like look through. You're kind of hesitant to try to even part it or look. It's the mating dance, I guess you would call it. And trying to anticipate what's coming next. Try to anticipate where that person's thoughts go. Trying to anticipate what their next move is going to be. That's part of it, though. That's part of the fun. That's part of the attraction. This man is very good for you. He enhances who you are. He enhances your life. He makes your day lighter, happier. Everything feels warm and good when you're with him. Your feelings don't lie. You're not being betrayed. You're not being taken. You're not being, you know what I'm saying? Any of those things. This is good all the way around. Let's ask Lilith if it's going to go anywhere. How about that? Are you still with me? Suzanne, are you still with me? Please tell me you're still with me. Is she lagging again? Not again, but is she lagging now? There was somebody lagging earlier. Oh, dear. Oh, God. There you are. Okay, good. I'm going to ask Lilith if the relationship has a future. How's that? Okay. Still within the parameters of Suzanne's one question, one card reading. It's about her guy, Phil. We're wanting to know. I'll ask first, is Phil the right guy for Suzanne? Is he good for her? Look at her vibrate. Come on. This is for Suzanne. It's Essie Bessie. And the guy that she's seeing, Phil, is he good for her? Does he enhance her life? Is there long-term potential here with this relationship between Suzanne and Phil. She's saying there definitely is. Could this relationship grow into something more serious and long-term? She's adamant about that. She's straight and narrow. She's saying yes, 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 yes. Is he the one? Is Phil the one for Suzanne? She's smiling. She's happy. She's got a lot of energy going here. And the answer is yes. Are we looking at a mutual lifetime agreement to a lifetime together for Phil and Suzanne? And she's saying yes, yes, yes. So this is the real deal, and this is true love. That's just wonderful. I'm going to pull another card here. One moment. This is a love question. One moment. I forgot all about the Oracle of the Mermaids. Let's pull a card there. You got to listen hard to these cards. You really do. Because the writing is, I have a hard time reading them. Trying to make sense as I'm reading. Let's see. Thanks, Sandy. Hi, Kim. Okay, let's see. Let's see here, Suzanne. Gonna pull a card. I want to see what the Oracle of Mermaids is going to have to say to you. Any messages here at all for Essie Bessie, also known as Suzanne, in regards to Phil, the guy that she's seeing. Let's see what we've got. Let's see what we've got. One more run through. All right, one more. And then we're going to see what she brings up. Let's see here. Come on. All right, I'm going to cut the deck right here. And what did we get? What is this? This is for Suzanne, Essie Bessie. Wow. The magic of the Kohellan Druid. Caution, secrecy, wary. She's beautiful. It's a beautiful card. All right. Now, where's her book? Now I'm going to read this onslaught of stuff. You just take it in, whatever it means. I'm not even going to try to decipher it. It's card number 9. Nines normally represent intensity, intense stuff over the top. It happens. Let me see here. Okay. Here we go, Suzanne. It is time for you to create a symbol of who you are within your heart. It may be that you wish to dye your hair or transform your appearance in some way. You may wish to lose weight or to shape your body via healthy exercise and using weights and swimming. And it may be that you have adopted a more conservative appearance of late to suit better your age, your job, and what your conditioning may be telling you is suitable. But the Marrow and her Kohellan Druid tell you that it is up to you to determine your appearance and your wellness, your body, and your style. It is also time to consider the dolphins, as Marrows is strongly aligned with the dolphins, including fungi, the famous dolphin of Dingle Bay. It is also a time to choose more strictly who you will interact with. The Marrows wish for you to signal to others who you are through your close. See, I can't even make sense of that. It's also time to choose more strictly who you will interact with. Okay. The Marrows wish for you to signal to others who you are through your clothing or your jewelry, so that you may find your soul family more easily. Symbols of which appearance and clothing are one can do this for you. Maybe making a statement for who you are, what you stand for. If you were a very conservative and withdrawn kind of maybe, if you were the type of person to hold that in, you wouldn't walk in dressed in a mini skirt and go-go boots with cleavage out to here. You wouldn't do that, because what you wear sends a message out to those that can visually see you. Okay, you know. Or are you the type of person you're extremely on the modest side and everything gets buttoned up to here and down to here and no makeup, no hair? That says something. In other words, the way you want to be viewed and seen, you dress that way appropriately. If you like gems and crystals and wearing symbols, you would wear that within your clothing, within your whatever jewelry you adorn. If you want people to think you're more on the mystic side, do you see what I'm saying? We tend to dress for the way we are and what we're all about. This guy's good for you. He will allow you, not allow you. He won't have any problem with you being yourself, and he'll never interfere with that. That's what I'm trying to say here. Sorry about that. But anyway, that's it, Suzanne. It's all green lights. It's all straight go ahead. You're on the right road. This is a good fella. He's a real good fella. Not to worry. You have nothing to worry about. And the long term, the potential for a long term is there very strongly as well. Okay. Welcome back, Chantel. Who do we have up next? I think you said Joanne or Joan, or I'll check my list. I'll probably have to send you an updated one. I heard a few pings coming in. So, there we go. Yes. All right. I'm going to have to probably reduce my font so that you can get the whole thing in. Let me see here. And see if 100 will work. Let me see. Okay. Come on. Open up. Lord almighty, that's slow at times. Okay. Joanne Alexander, you're up next. And I'm going to send you a new screen here, a new printout for Jennifer. Joanne Alexander, I'll check to see if she has. There we go. Here comes a new list, Jennifer. Well, I'm trying to get it to come to you. I don't know what's going on. It won't send. Crazy. Hey, Joanne Alexander, I'll check to see if your question's in with your donation. Let me see. There we go. It is. Okay. Thank you, Jennifer. All right. Bear with me. Where did it go? There we go. Is Joanne up? There you are. Hi, Joanne. Thanks for being prompt and Johnny on the spot. Okay. I won't read it out loud if that's what you request. All right. Well, let's see here. Okay. This is for Joanne Alexander. She wants her question kept private, so bear with me, everybody, for just a moment. I'm going to cut the deck right here. One dropped, and then there's that one. So I kind of pulled two, and that's okay. So you get two cards. You got the Two of Wands, which is usually the prompt is vision on this. Oh, wonderful essay, Suzanne. Thank you. Wonderful. Joanne, you're not lagging, are you? What's the timestamp? 1:15 into the stream. 1:15. 1:15. In case she's lagging, she'll know where to start. But this was one card that I pulled. The Two of Wands is vision, but this I think was the real one, the one that should have been pulled. But they both make sense. Right off when I saw this, I'm thinking there's a real good chance. I'm leaning more towards yes, but there's some healing that has to take place first. You can't go back into a situation without fixing whatever broke the situation to begin with. Whatever got broken, you can't just slide that off to the side and step over it, the carnage of it all. You've got to get over, you've got to investigate, you've got to pull it apart, you have to examine it. These are all metaphors, but you need to say what went wrong, what caused that to go wrong, and then it broke us. What broke this? And you can't go back into something until healing has been completed. Okay? That's very strong for you. Joanne, that's very, very strong for you. There has to be some healing taking place before anything can happen. You're on the right track, though. The other card kind of shows that. With the Two of Wands, this is the unity of two coming together as one. That's part of the message of this card. Okay? You're in the right place, though, right now. Okay? You are in the right place. Do you know what I'm talking about? Because there's dialogue that's going back and forth, and it's open that way. That's a good thing. All right? That's a good thing. With the Angel of the Ocean, she's the Angel of the Ocean. She's the healer card of tarot as well. She's a negotiator. She's a manager. Sometimes a parent. But it's showing you working hard to soothe the tempest of demands to keep the peace. So if that's you, keeping the peace, trying to keep everything quiet and cohesive, everything running tickety-boo the way it's supposed to, with no big upsets, no big interruptions, no big breaks, no big fights, no big arguments, disagreements. You're working very hard to keep everything quiet, balanced, and smooth. That's who you are. Okay, yeah. They're like that, though, right? They're like that. And a lot of times, too, when you're in a situation like this, you're dealing with somebody that's like that. And if you want to say things, and you almost have to make them think that whatever dialogue you've got going on, that it was their idea. If you can lead him in a way where he thinks that was my idea, not really hers, he thinks it's coming from his own self, he'll claim it. And it's not manipulation. You're just leading him into a place where he's going to go anyway. This sort of a thing. But it does show you trying to keep the peace, keep everything what they call amicable. But to do this, you have to have the patience of a saint or an angel. But to support you, the Angel of the Ocean is asking you to look to your spiritual side to see the lesson of you see there's lessons in healing here that your situation is going to offer you. Rather than become overwhelmed by others' emotions or stressed out by their complaints or their needs, you need to start within you first before you can think about doing him and you together. You can't carry this alone. That might have been your downfall before all this happened, before you got broken. You're carrying a lot on your own. So one of the meanings of this card is healing from past trauma, balancing your mind, your body, balancing your finances. So budgeting and financial planning may take priority just now. Also, the Angel of the Ocean can be a sign of angelic guidance, and know that your angels are here to protect you through this very demanding time. Well, you need to seem and put out the impression that you're very comfortable, you're very relaxed, you're very cool, but inside there's a disturbance. And you're it's like trying to put the put the lid on a boiling pot of water and stop the water that's coming up. It's coming up higher and higher and higher, and you want to, grab it before it goes everywhere, right? So it's like you're walking on eggshells, you're tiptoeing, you're thinking before you speak. A little on the stressful side for you as well. A little, not a little. Well, you're not showing it. You're very good at keeping things so that he doesn't get like a scared bunny rabbit and hop off somewhere. If you say the wrong thing or make the wrong move or imply the wrong way, it makes him nervous. Boom, out the door, he's gone. I don't know if that's so good for you in the bigger picture, but if you lasted that long, if you had it once, you can get it again. But there needs to be some subtle changes, not overwhelming, life-changing things, but some subtle changes, because that's not good. He's got a lot of shit to work with up here. Here's what I was talking about. Not talking manipulation, but here's what I'm talking about. Under the advice of this card, you will need to work a little magic now to reconcile opposites. That's what I'm talking about here. You need to work a little bit of magic now to reconcile the opposites in your life right now. And you're on one end, he's on the other. So it's going to take a little bit of a magic touch, magic word, a magic implication, but something that will bring him a little bit closer. But you're being asked to be very patient and compassionate at the same time. If you go with that, you'll get everything to go the way you want it to go, the way you feel it should work out. But it's going to take some patience, and you're always going to be, well, even at this point right now, what you're going to be doing is putting yourself in his shoes when he says something to see where he's coming from so you can better understand him, so you don't misunderstand him. That's where your patience and your compassion will come in. The key words for the angel of the ocean are balance and reconciliation, patience, flow. That's your energy between you. Giving that a double check every now and again to make sure it's in the right area. Compassion rather than anger. Compassion. Finances and angels. That is your healing card. And now I want to go into the 2 wands very quickly here for you. So this is the card, the prompt on it is vision. There's 2 highlights romance and it highlights partnerships. So you may meet a new partner or hook up with another like-minded soul to pursue new projects in and out of the workplace. I don't feel that at all. I feel it's a re-hook up with him. This meeting of the minds is going to bring you rewards as you broaden your horizons, and you're going to see just what you could achieve. You have to encourage that in him too. Get him to believe we can start all over, and how much fun is that going to be? It's going to be exciting. We can do this, but you need to want it and you need to be there. I can't do it alone. He needs to be there if that's what he wants. He's almost like a deer caught in the headlights, that if you look at him and notice him and he knows you're looking at him, he'll bolt, boom, he's gone. You have to treat him with kid gloves, very tender, very, very, you've got to be cautious. The thing is, he's got to come across on his own as well. You can't carry all of this on your own. He needs to take part of the load. But to him, he needs to feel safe taking part of the load. That this is okay for him to take part. He's being encouraged to. It's just, he's skittish. That's the word I'm looking for. He's very, very skittish. You can achieve a lot if you can get on the same page. The advice of the card, though, look for those around you who share your vision. Work together with the greater results. And you may need to remind him and show him that you're better together than you are apart. You're stronger together. You guys get more things done. Your visions, once you join them, what you see for every tomorrow yet to come, if you're on the same page, you're side by side, there's no need for him to feel that way. You are his best. You and he is your best. You're to be their best for each other, inspire each other, support each other, hold each other up. This kind of a thing. The keywords are partnership and creativity, communication, very strongly highlighted, travel, and maybe that's what you need. You need to take a trip away somewhere where it's just the two of you. You need to plan that out and allow yourself to continue to be inspired and try to inspire him too. Try to get him excited about what could be. You had it good at one time, you can get that back. End of. There you go. Fake communications, but like I told you, there's some healing that has to be overcome first before anything else. You're welcome, Joanne. You can have whatever you want. It's just him. You've got to take baby steps with him. Be very gentle with him. Be very compassionate and very patient. And if you can hold on long enough, because at some point he has to give. He's got to give back. If he doesn't, then he doesn't want it, right? But the thing is, I think he does. So we'll have to wait and see. It'll play itself out. Thank you very much again. Appreciate it very much. Sandra O'Shea is up next. Okay. Oh. Oh, Sandra, that's sad. How sad. Okay, let's see if we can pick anything up. Let's see. I can't promise, but let's see. All right. This is for Sandra O'Shea. She misses her granddad. She's looking if there's any messages that could come in through here for her. Could we please have the message? Is there anything that he has to say to her? I don't normally do, this is almost like, I'm getting goosebumps. I don't normally do the talking to dead people stuff. Because it's too freaky. It's too, I don't know, it's overwhelming. Could we have a message come through? And Sandra also lost 2 of her dogs in 2019, 6 months apart. And she's wanting to know if her granddad and her 2 dogs are okay. Are they okay? Here's a message from her granddad. And are the granddad and her 2 dogs, are they okay where they are? Are they okay? I'm so sorry for your losses. I'm so sorry about your fur babies. No, it's okay. It'll be interesting to see what comes up. I normally don't. It's not that I can't, because I have. Freaked me the hell out. It did. I've done a couple, and I just went, whoa. You know, I didn't know. But I suppose there's really, we are all born with the same gifts, the same abilities. Some of us choose to use them, develop them. Others don't. And that was not an ability, but and it told me a lot. It told me you got every ability that as much as anybody else does. It's what I choose to develop and to invest myself into. And I don't channel either. I don't like the idea of channeling because you're inviting somebody else in. And I'm not sure about that. I'm a greenhorn when it comes to that. Oh, I know all the old tales, people talk and all that, but no, I'm going to get into something like that. It's got to be done right and seriously. So I don't like to leave myself open to things like that. You're inviting another spirit in, the essence of a spirit, and that's a little, I don't know, there's just something about it. So it's not a problem. We'll see what comes up. It'll be interesting. Let's see what we can do. Another run through here. Let's see, another shuffle and a run through, and we should be ready to cut the deck. Is there any messages from Sandra's granddad? She misses him terribly every day. He's gone a little while, and still her heart yearns for him every day, to see him, to talk with him. Is it possible that he may have something he wants to say to her? And are her fur babies okay? I'm going to cut right here now. Oh. This is probably why I don't do dead people. Oh. Just a minute. This is the card you got and why I'm crying. Because just the rush came through. You got one of the best cards in the deck. It's beautiful. Oh. You don't have to worry about them. They're okay. They're all okay. That's when I got overwhelmed. It was a rush that came in when I turned the card over. It was like, woof. Yeah, just this. And it was warm. It was peaceful. It was warm. It was pure energy. A lot of white energy. At 150%, there's a lot of love here. Oh, God. Oh, boy. I can't say enough about this card. I don't know where to begin with it. All the love coming from them. You deserve it all. There's so much joy. Sorry. I can't even see straight. Oh. 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 This is too much. I can tell you right now because I'm seeing it and I'm feeling it. Your grandfather has never been happier. I suppose I should have stepped off camera to do that. I'm sorry. It's the ultimate. It's like a nirvana. It's like an utopia. Utopia. It's all the words that can describe being in the perfect space within life itself, within the universe, in the perfect place, the perfect space, where nothing exists but joy and love. There's no cold, there's no hunger, there's no lack of anything. Everything is in abundance. Everything is in a balance. He is in the perfection of spirit. I'm hearing something about play. What is that? Do you play something? Do you play an instrument? Did he play an instrument? That kind of play. That's the play that I'm getting here. Hey, Linda, thanks. No, Natalie, don't cry very often. But is there something? I heard the word. She plays. What is that? What does that mean? What does that mean? And he wants you to keep doing it, whatever it is. He's smiling and he's laughing. That's, God. Um, uh, excuse me. I'm not going to do it again in front of the camera. Oh my God, just a minute. Give me a minute. Wait a sec. There's that song. It's an older song. It's even not. It's even kind of before my time. Um, I forget the name of it and who sung it, but it's an old. Let me call you sweetheart. I'm in love with you. Do you know what song I'm talking about? Do you know what song I'm talking about? Unbelievable. He is just a ball of joy. He's got this big smile, and he's laughing. He's excited. He's happy. Just a moment. Oh my God. Oh. Well, maybe it's a new one he's singing to you. He wants you. I don't know. He wants you. It's not quite clear, but there. It's overwhelming. What I can see in my mind's eye is overwhelming. The light is so bright. He is the light. He is of the light, but he is the light, and it shows. He's doing a dance of joy. It's almost like a little tiddly two-step, and he's laughing, and he's laughing. He's looking down at you. He's watching. Um, I just keep seeing him. I'm trying to see the dogs. Um, in my mind's eye, I have asked him, what about her dogs? And he's just, it's hard to translate what I'm picking up here and putting it into human words. But it's almost like, bah, the dogs are great. Everything here is great. Everything is perfect. Oh, oh no, wake him. Is it Bing Crosby? Okay, wonderful. You guys all know what I'm talking about then. Maybe Sandra, you need to Google that. I think it's called Let Me Call You Sweetheart, sung by Bing Crosby. You'll probably find it on YouTube. You need to listen to that song. That's him dancing. Everything's just wonderful. Everything here is, but there is so much light. I can't get over the light. I can't get over it. I can't put it into words. It goes beyond a spotlight. It goes beyond brilliant sunshine. It's brighter than that. It's cleaner than that. It's clearer than that. Oh my God. Oh. It's hard, Chantel. It's overwhelming. Very overwhelming. Is that right? That's a good thing. Oh my goodness, because that's just what everything's just great, it's just wonderful, it's fantastic, you know, and he's smiling. He's like doing the dance of joy. It's like that old Irish song. What was it? I think it's a religious song. It's sung anyways in the Pentecost thing and stuff, but it was, oh, how'd that go? Oh, Granny from the Beverly Hillbillies used to sing it. Well, I got joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Down in my heart. Everybody that watched Beverly Hillbillies, you know what I'm saying. That song there, he's very representative of that. And he is completely full and pure of joy. And he's watching you. He sees you. There's so much love within him for you. And you know what he's real happy about? That you haven't stopped missing him. And that you love him. He feels the joy from that. Is that it? Yep. Granny saying it. That's basically what's going on here. Oh God. But your puppies, your babies, they're okay. He said it. We're all okay. We're great. We're great. And that's what he's saying. But the love that he feels from you, he's still there with you. He's within you. You've taken on the essence of him, of his heart, his soul. You have nothing to worry about. He's not wishing you to leave, but he'll be waiting. He's going to always wait because he's never leaving you. No pain, no nothing on the other side. Only joy. Only joy. Oh my God, my nose won't stop running. It's going to clean the old cold right out of me, I tell you. Sorry, guys. Nothing to say, he said. There's nothing to say because it's all said. It's all said. It's all done. It is love. It is light. It is joy. I don't know what else to add to that. I don't think there is anything else I can add to that. So let me say, continue to let him be your whole. That's where the joy's coming from. He's never, ever going to take his eyes off of you. You know, he celebrates his own spirit, but he's celebrating you as well. I can't find the real human words to put it all into, but that's it. Thank you so much. You just about wore me out. Let me see who's next. Let's see who's next. I get a little carried away on some of these. Nick Dragovic. Nicole Dragovic. I think she goes by Nick. Are you here, Nick? Uh-oh, where'd my window? What do you mean recover webpage? Hi, Daisy. Welcome, welcome. Oh, we're just having a few readings. Same old humdrum. I'm sitting here bawling my eyes out for the last 15, 20 minutes. But Nick Dragovic. Well, the card blew me. It was like I got hit with a bomb. I turn this card over all the time. But when I turned it over for you, it was unbelievable. I was just like, whoa, what the hell is that? You know, his joy is palpable. I can't say it. I can't even speak. Palpable. His joy is palpable. The essence of him is palpable. Okay, here's Nick. Hi, Nick. Oh, happy birthday. Happy birthday. That's wonderful. Nick, that's funny. That is so funny. Oh my goodness. My cursor won't even work. I'm trying to hit that so that'll show. It won't show. I can't get it to show. Okay, so. Okay, wonderful. Thank you, Jennifer. All right, clear out of there, please. Okay, this is for Nick, whose birthday is tomorrow. And what's going on for Nick? This is beautiful. Why does that keep popping up there? Get out of there. I don't know what's going on with my chat here. It's all messed up. There we go. Okay. Oh my God, will you stop? So Nick wants to know, she'd love to hear about what she needs to hear right now. At the end, she says, well, I feel a bit insignificant after that last one. Oh my gosh. What's up for Nick? Her birthday's tomorrow. They say it's your birthday. Oh, it's for Nick. What's up for Nick? It's her birthday tomorrow. It's her birthday tomorrow. I'm going to cut right here and see what comes up. See what we got. A lovely card, the Queen of Cups. And sensitivity. Sensitivity. I think it's wonderful. Hello, Laura. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay. So, this is you. I don't care what sign you are. This card represents you. It would normally represent, like, Cancer's water sign, but it's all about emotions. You are the Queen of Cups. Today you are, anyway. You are the Queen of Cups. This is somebody that's very, that would describe you, Nick, as being somebody very compassionate and very patient, very loving, understanding. You care about other people. You're a support for other people. With this Queen, she is the Queen of Hearts. She is very sensitive and compassionate woman who's very gentle towards her friends and openly loving toward her family and her partner. It shows you offer lovely loyalty, inspiration, creativity, so your projects will thrive as well. Just about everything you do is done from the place of good intentions, the best of intentions. You do very well. Most times you do very, very well. As the U card in the reading, this Queen shows you that now is the time to focus on relationships, to focus on children, and sharing with your friends. If you're single, Nick, she predicts you are emotionally ready for a new love. If that fits you at all. The advice, tune into your nurturing side at this time in your life. And, you're kind of doing the mothering thing, the caregiver thing, looking out for your friends, your family. always keeping up, making sure everybody's okay, this sort of a thing. And that comes second nature to you. It doesn't tire you. It doesn't pressure you. That's when you're at your best, when you're tending and seeing to the people in your circle. But there could be a new love on the horizon for you. That's if you're single. If not, well, it's not going to apply. The advice of the card. Tune into your nurturing side. In decision making, your emotional intelligence is to be your best guide. I add to that intuition, intuitively. When you are dealing with friends, family, people that you care about, everybody's going through their own thing in their own time. And you intuitively know what to do, what to say, when to approach, when to comfort. And you're deeply appreciated that way. Very deeply appreciated by those that know you well. Your keywords are love and nurturing, generosity, sympathy, protection, care, and emotion. The card basically overall is describing you and what you are all about. You're a support system for the people in your life. You offer loyalty and inspiration. You're there to encourage. But right at this time, you need to focus on all your relationships. That seems to be the big thing right there. Oh, come on, come on, come on. I'm not even tired. I hate that when I read. If it isn't that, my nose itches. Okay, going beyond and extending yourself. It's part of who you are naturally. You go beyond, you extend yourself. You go the whole 9 yards with somebody and then some. People can count on you and depend on you. You're greatly looked at. You are, for those, your circle may even be small, but you're loved. You are loved. You're a nurturer, and it's a natural part of who you are. You're being advised to tune into that. And because of the water in the card, the emotions within the card, your emotional intelligence is your best guide. That's your best guide. You're needed. You're not just needed, you're loved, and you're needed right now. It shows you extending yourself and giving of yourself. I know it doesn't bring any predictions or anything really like that, other than right now, that's where you are, and that's where you will remain to be. You are a fixture, we'll say. In a roundabout way, you're a fixture in your own life. This is a beautiful thing for you. Tarot acknowledging the wonderful spirit, the beautiful spirit that you are. Your essence and your purpose does not go unnoticed as well. You are appreciated and you are loved. That's something else that you need to heed. You need to take that to heart. Okay? And that's about all I have for you. It's not just about all. That's quite something. More people could learn by watching someone like you, taking cues from you. That's what I'm picking up on mostly, how important you are to the people that are part of your circle. They'd be lost without you, and you need to know that as well. You're at the right place and the right time in your life as well, Nick. In the right place, at the right time. You're filling your life's purpose, and that's another thing as well. Filling fulfilling your life's purpose is a big part of that card for you. For you. Doesn't come up for everybody like that, but it's coming up for you that way. Oh. I may have to send you a new list here. Let's see. And I got to make sure there's no Canadian. No, there's not. It's all PayPal. Okay. Come on, come on, come on. Populate. Lord Almighty Aphrodite. Rhonda Bryant. Rhonda Bryant is up next. Thank you very much. Thank you, Nick. And thank you, Rhonda. This is beautiful. Thank you. Will I get good news that I've been waiting for? Okay, Rhonda Bryant is asking, will I get good news that I have been waiting for? Am I lagging? Or did everybody go to sleep? There's Rhonda. Wonderful. Okay. Well, I don't know. Somebody lags. Excuse me. I just lost your question. It went right out of my head again. What was it? Will I get good news on what I've been waiting for? Okay. Rhonda Bryant. Was Rhonda Bryant going to get good news on something that she's been waiting for? Yes or no? Yes or no, ho? Is that right, Rhonda? Yeah, doesn't surprise me. Did you check your subscription list on YouTube here to make sure you're still subscribed to the channel? Because if Bay of Fundy's not showing under your list of favorites, it's been removed and probably a few others as well. You'll have to resubscribe, hit the notification bell again, and try to do that. I don't know if you can or not, because it may show you as still subscribed, but you're just not getting anything, because that's happening too. Wonderful. Sherita, I think you're next day after Rhonda. Your next stop from what I could see on the list. Let me look, Trisha, because that's not what I'm seeing. Where are you? Maybe there's Nicole. And then there's Rhonda. And then Sherita and Melissa and Patricia and Margaret. What do you go by on PayPal? Because I'm not even seeing the name Trisha on the list. She's not even on the list. What is she going by? What's her name go by? Melissa Grant? She must be Melissa Grant. Patricia Sphere. Okay, who the hell's Patricia? Who's Firo? Ah, Patricia Firo. Yeah, she's not after Sherita. I do have Rhonda Bryant right now. Then it's Sherita. Then it's Melissa. Then it's Patricia. So Patricia's another 3 away after Rhonda's. Anyways, I got to get back into Rhonda's deal here. And I don't put a clock on these readings either. And there we go again. My screen went black. Recover web page. Piss off. I don't even remember what I was saying. Anyways, this is for Rhonda Bryant. She's waiting for something to come through. Is it going to come through for her? Is she going to get a yes? She wants to know. It's for Rhonda Bryant, and she's going to get a yes. Oh, and she's waiting for something, a decision to come down. Let me reread it again. Make sure I got this right. Will I get good news that I've been waiting for? That is her question. That is Rhonda's question. Will I get good news that I've been waiting for? I'm going to cut the deck right here. Is Rhonda going to get the good news that she's been waiting for? 8 of Cups and change. Rhonda. Eight of Cups and change is what this is bringing. Does that make sense to you? You're waiting for something to change. You're waiting for a change. You're waiting for an event, a happening that's going to change things. Eights are all about change. They're all about, it's almost like a double whammy. It's a big impact. It seems to be a big impact. Okay. Where are we? 2 hours in. You know, I cursed this tonight when I said that to you, right? And you're like, I may have to take off to go to the pharmacy, but it's all right. It's not going to be busy anyway. Famous last words. Famous last words. Well, I'm glad about that. Eights are all about changes, you know. Not your whole life turning upside down, changing. But I made your arm off of your life, a certain area off of your life. Good night, Nick. Thank you for being here. Okay. So here's what we got going on. The 8 of Cups is telling you that now is the time for you to take your leave. And this is exactly the right time to move on. You could have already ended a relationship, ended living someplace in a home, a job, or something else where you've made a commitment at an emotional level. There's an ending there. There's very little drama or even moral struggle to contend with as you say a very quiet goodbye. You are ready for this change. This card can also reveal a journey or a change of scene, which could come with a move, and such as going on vacation or even taking short trips. The advice here is to follow your heart and go forward. Regardless of everything else, that's the only thing you got to concern yourself with, is to follow your heart and move forward. And you know when to do it, how to do it, because you'll feel it inside. Your intuition will be vibrating with it. Now's the time to do it. Changes coming through. Good changes, though. But there's an emotional attachment here on some level. Yeah. Your keywords with this card are about endings and departures. You leaving a situation or a place. It's about taking journeys. It's about physical movement. Movement. So especially if you're leaving behind something and going forward, you're moving, you're growing. You're not stagnant. You're not stuck in one spot. You're going to go through a transition. Your life will take on a transition. Transitioning from one place into another, from a part of you into something else, the effect that it'll have. Travel and vacations are on with this card as well. This is a wonderful thing, a wonderful, wonderful thing. Okay, Jennifer. This is a good card. It's time something has been wrapped up. It's over. It's done. It's like my business here is done. My work here is done. This kind of a thing. And it shows you doing that. It shows you moving. You're making that change. There's a change. It couldn't be any more plain than this. Whatever it is, this is bringing about change for you. And it shows you ready to release something, to let go of something, so that you can move on. And you will, inside, say a very quiet goodbye. It's time for me to move on. It's time for me to transition from this into that, from here into there. Given the green light, you have nothing bearing down on you, nothing holding you back. This is about forward movement, and this is for your better interest and your happiness, is what it's all about. There's nothing bad here. There's nothing negative here. There's no big brouhaha, and as it says, you've come this far, and now you're ready to make a very quiet departure, saying a very quiet goodbye. There's no drama involved, nothing like that. And that's what it is. It is what it is. Transitions, change, leaving something behind. It's part of your past now. It's not part of your present. It's definitely not part of your future. Let me bring Lilith in for you, because I know I'm feeling like you're feeling. I'm feeling that you're feeling there's something a little in the air here that's not quite clear. I'm going to ask Lilith your direct question once more. All right, just to bring some peace to the situation. Let me look at your question. I want to get it right. Let me see here. Will I get good news that I've been waiting for? That's the question. Will Rhonda get the good news that she's been waiting for? Still within the parameters of Rhonda's one card, one question reading. Is she going to, Lilith, is Rhonda going to get the good news that she's been waiting for? Could we get a yes or a no? It's for Rhonda Bryant. Is she going to get the good news that she's been waiting for? There she goes, taken right off. So Rhonda is going to get the good news that she's been waiting for. She's pretty solid yes here for you, Rhonda. A very solid yes for you. There's a lot of forward movement with this as well. We're talking movement again here. So she says yes, absolutely, without a doubt, yes. Again, I'm feeling her clicking in with this card and agreeing that there's transition going on that's coming up. It'll be what you want. I think that's wonderful for you. Thank you so much, Rhonda. I appreciate you being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Next person, Sherita. I love it when you call me señorita. There we go. Okay. Right. So Sherita is saying that she says, I want to change career and find something that pays well and that I'm going to like. Will I find a new direction or job this year? I'd like to get some insight. As for writing, I'll do it on the side and see where it can take me, but I can't rely on it for my future source of income. Well, I hope the cards stay consistent for you, Sherita. Yeah, that's Sherita's theme music. I usually hear that before she comes in. I just do, because her name's Sherita, Senorita, you know, yeah. Okay. Come on. Oh, what's wrong with my hands? There's a little condensation on the glass. Not really. They're dry. So Sherita's looking for basically some income that she can depend on. Good. Don't give up on it. Yeah, that's funny, Chantel. Okay, cracking me up. Cracking me up. Well, you're being consistent. That's really good. So Sherita wants to find a job that's going to pay well so that she can live comfortably, and something that she's going to like as well, something she can enjoy. And this will enable her to continue with her writing on the side, actually. It would make it a lot easier for her. Is there going to be some kind of transition going on here for Sherita? Is she going to be able to find a job that will generate enough income so that she can live a proper life and still continue to indulge in her writing on the side? I'm going to cut right here. Wow, that was a big one. Come on now, separate. Oh my goodness, Sherita. There you go. This is beautiful. There's a lot of growth here. There's a lot of growth here. This is new beginnings. Everything about this card is positive and rings true for you. Everything, everything, everything. Yeah, I know. That's a powerful card. I mean, 78 cards that could come up, and this one here has got your name all over it. And how wonderful is that? That's really, really wonderful. It's beautiful. Wherever it is your desire takes you, it's to a good place. There's no negative connotations with this card at all. None. This is your card of hope, belief. This is your card of security. It's beautiful, 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 beautiful. I haven't used my cup with that on it in a while. I have to make a point of that. Oh, God. Growth is the biggest thing with this. You never grow backwards with this card. You never stay still, stagnant. Everything's about forward movement, and it's always for the better. Same to you, Rhonda. Thank you very much for being here. Appreciate you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sweetest of dreams to you. It is a perfect card, isn't it? This is beautiful. Okay. This is your hope. This is your bread. This is what you're going to hold on to, okay? Keep close to you. All right? Don't forget this card, Sherita. Hold on to this in your mind's eye. You're crowned with success under the influence of this creative ace. As new projects, new work, new ideas, even travel plans will take off. You're able to communicate well now and to share your vision and even maybe persuade others to see your side of things. Have others believe in you the way you believe in yourself may be part of this. If you've been wondering if your plans are going to succeed, you don't have any plans, do you, Sherita? This card is here to tell you yes. You're wondering. You're asking. The answer is yes. Yes, you are. Yes, you will. yes to whatever it is that you're looking for? The answer is yes. Listening to your intuition will also strengthen your spiritual beliefs. Absolutely. Absolutely. I told you, it's your card of hope, your card of belief, your staying power. Another meaning is fertility and pregnancy, maybe within the family. This could be somebody even close to you. But usually, especially somebody like, okay, you, I would say that what there's a birth going on, all right? It's a rebirth for you. That's the birth. And there's a lot of growth going on. It's not necessarily literally pregnancy. It just wouldn't apply to you. But this is the beginning of a new journey and a new adventure. That's a beautiful thing for you. The advice of the card's pretty simple. You're to step into your power, Sherita. Invent, talk, create, own it. Whatever it is, you step in and you own it. Whatever you say now is going to be well received. Keywords are beginnings, intuition, adventures, ideas, creativity, success, and growth. I don't know what that means, Laura. I'm having a hard time understanding, unless somebody else can get it. Let's just say this is like your talisman, all right? And you're to keep this close to yourself. You keep this image and everything that it stands for. And that comes, we all, let's face it, right? If we push away the clear, make a clearing here for everybody. We all, that's the one thing we want. We all crave that because we need security and comfort. We all want the financial success, but we all know it doesn't come overnight unless you're going to be one of the lucky people. It's something of yours to get picked up. Excuse me. You know, somebody like Steven Spielberg catches your story somehow, passed on to him 5 hands down. Do you know what I mean? Then you'd have financial success pretty darn quick. What you want is financial security, is what you're looking for. And it's a given with that card. It's just a given. It's all going to come together, but it's not going to happen overnight. It's divine timing. It'll happen when it's supposed to happen. It's your attitude and your outlook. You can't let doubts come floating in. Doubts are blocks. Doubts are shaded shadows. You don't want them blocking your perspective or your view. Yes, it all seems very spiritual, supernatural, but this is real hardcore life here, is what it is. Hardcore life. And you need this. It's like this could be your lifeline and what you hold on to get you through those questions that you have. I want to move forward. I want a job. I want, I want the best for myself. I want to have the freedom to be creative. And that freedom means I have to be able to take care of myself and not worry about keeping a roof over my head or food in my fridge or going without my wants being met or my needs being met, I should say, right? Okay. Okay, Lilith. Oh, excuse me. This is for Sherita. This is for Sherita. Will Sherita manage to get a job that pays her well enough to take proper care of her life while still allowing her time for her creative writing on the side so she can indulge in that? Sherita needs more financial security. Is she going to find the financial security? She's willing to work for it. Is this going to come her way? I wish I could make you talk, Lilith. To find out what it is that Sherita should be drawn to and directed into. Is Sherita going to find her way to the proper job that's going to fit her lifestyle and that's going to give her enough financial security so that she'll be able to indulge in her writing? She's fidgeting here. I don't know why. She's being fidgety. I'm not getting a straightforward, straight shooting yes. She's almost doing this. Will Sherita meet up, by chance even, with a job that she's going to enjoy and that's going to bring her financial security so that she can have the peace of mind that's needed in a financial sense, keeping her life together so she may indulge in her writing on the side? There we go. She just took a jump and look at her go. She's going faster and faster and faster. I wish you would just give me some vision here. What are you doing, Lilith? I'm waiting to see, because sometimes with you, Sherita, I hear things. That's what I'm listening for. I don't know. I'm not hearing anything, but I'm thinking to myself, I think that because you're a creative person, Sherita, the only thing that's going to make you happy for a career is something in the creative field. Something in the creative field, Sherita. You're not going to be happy doing anything else unless it's creative. I don't know if you took courses on writing, but if you did, have you thought about the possibility of you teaching writing classes or having a writing group, but through some kind of affiliate where you're getting paid for your time? She got really excited there for a moment, and she was swinging hard and fast. And I kept feeling like it keeps going back to you. She would say yes, 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 but then she started to waver a bit, and I was picking up on what was coming through. You have to know what it is you're looking for. It's still on you. Starting for yourself. It goes back to you, and I know that that's why she started to waver a bit. The answer is yes, 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 but she needs to find out what it is first before it's going to happen. She doesn't know. That's what it was. Almost like a sense of insecurity from you because you don't really have a focus yet. And Lilith is basically saying, I can see the possibilities of yes, 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 she can do this, but we got to step back a couple here. For her to begin, she needs to know what it is that she's looking for, and Sherita doesn't really know yet. She's being very brutally honest with you. The potential is there for whatever it is you want to follow through, but you've got to figure out what that is. Again, I've probably told you this before, and And I'll tell you again, I'll never stop telling people. You're a little lost, and that's normal. But the thing is, so that you're not lost anymore, you've got to develop that relationship with the universe. I can never stress it. I want to yell it to people. I want to get a bullhorn and just let it go. Connect with the universe. Your life will change. You need an open, honest dialogue going between the universe. Even if you don't think anyone's listening, if the universe isn't hearing you, that's no reason or excuse to just throw in the towel and get up and walk away and say it's a waste of time. No, it's not. You're being heard. You cannot drop the ball on your end no matter what you think's going on. You can't drop the ball on your end. You need to stick it out. You need to work it through. You need to open completely to the owner. You want to make magic happen? You got to go to the source. That's where it all comes from. You need to believe, but you need to put effort in. You need to open up. You need to connect. Okay? I don't know what else to do, but you do. Ask the universe. Bring it to you in a dream. Bring it to you in a sign to give you direction to ignite the fire of curiosity and passion at the same time. You may get a light bulb moment, and then it's like a little pitter-patter, like, whoa, and you feel a little flame coming up. Hold on a minute here. Stop the presses. You know, this sort of a thing. So you follow through with it. You've got to work at finding out what it is that you need and which direction to go in. Because that's what she said. This starts with Sherita and ends with Sherita. And once she knows what she's doing, I can help a little bit more that way. I can give her more. But for some reason, there's no predicting coming from her other than anything that you put your mind through. That's why she was excited at first. Because your passion's there. You're kind of ahead of the game. You're feeling a passion for something and you don't even know what it's for. But there's a sense of excitement and a sense of belief, if you know what I'm saying. So that's pretty much it. Sit down and talk to the universe. Open up. Open up. Open up. Open up. Ask the universe to come in. And that you want a manifestation to be propagated in your personal life, in your real life right here. You're looking for that. You're looking for the direction. Leaving yourself open. Show me and I'll follow. Lead and I will follow. So, thank you, Sherita. I may need to give you another list here, Jennifer. Oh, my goodness. What a day. What a day, what a day, what a day, what a day. That was Sherita. Okay, next is Melissa Grant. Oh, dear. Oh, for God's sakes. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Melissa. Melissa. Okay. All right, I'm just going to send you the updated version here. Yeah, it's coming. That's what I'm doing right now. Okay, my internet's running really slow here tonight. Okay, Melissa, are you here? Thank you, Jennifer. Melissa? Come on. How many times do I have to click in there to get you to write? Ah, for crying out loud. No. For Christ's sake. I don't even know if I'm spelling it right. Look, here we go again. I'm hitting enter. There's nothing else running in the house on the internet. Where'd she go? Yeah, Melissa. You're Melissa, Canadian Road Tripper? Canadian Road Tripper is Melissa? No, Chantel, I'm not. No way. You wouldn't get me on that ExploreNet at all. It wouldn't work here in my backyard. No, I'm on a high speed. Okay, wonderful. Well, this sucks right out loud, Canadian Road Tripper. This sucks right out loud for you. It sickens my stomach. I don't like to hear people going through these kinds of things. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Sandra, that's wonderful. Ah, isn't that wonderful? Isn't that something? There you go. From the right era anyway, Sandra. All right, Melissa, you're living the fear we all live. You know that? You're going to go through the fear that the things that we all fear. And on disability on top of that, just seems so unfair. Not right. Melissa's going to lose her home. She's on disability. She's going to be doing the couch camping thing at a friend's. How long is this going to go on? Are things going to get better for her after this? Will things start to improve for her after this? Wow. Oh, Melissa. Like I say, she's living everybody's fear. That's our biggest fear. You know? Losing our own space, our own roof over our heads. This kind of a thing. Being at a disadvantage. It's like you're already down. And then life's coming along and kicking you some more while you're down. And that's just what it feels like. You know? Poor thing. Where I live, not where I live here in Chance Harbor, but the city, the nearest city, there's like a 2 to 4 year waiting list to get into housing, public housing. Terrible, terrible. These people that, some of them are in homeless shelters waiting for housing. Terrible. How long is this going to go on for Melissa? Can we bring Melissa some hope, some truth, some light? Yes, I would say so. Yes, I would. Oh my God. Yes, Jennifer. I should say yes, Jennifer. Yes. Yeah, because we're half an hour and there's still 4 more to go. Wonderful. Wonderful. You do your stuff. Okay. Why did you get this card? Why did you get this card, Melissa? In the Rider-Waite deck, this is the card of the devil. He represents temptation. Hi, Tiff. Haven't seen you in a long time. How you doing, Tiffany? Um, I don't know, Melissa, why you got the vortex. That's disturbing in itself. This is a card usually represents right off affairs of the heart. A lot of mistrust, broken promises. Like I said, getting kicked while you're already down makes it really, really, really hard. Oh my goodness. She just closed it less than a minute ago, Tiff. She just closed. Um, let me see here. Yeah, Kaneesha's in here twice. I've got Patricia Fierro, Margaret Connelly, Heidi Vanderhevel, and Kaneesha twice. 1, 2, 4 to 5. It depends how you look at it. Oh, come on. I don't know why the page keeps doing that to me. Are you under another name, Chantel? You're Interact. That's why. Canadian Interact. And I don't know how to fit you in here. Oh, gosh. Let's see here. 10:12, my time. If that's my time, you put this in quite a while ago. Has it been a while, Chantel? Good night, Sherita. How long ago did you put it in, Chantel? Has it been a while? After Trisha? Okay. But right now we've got Melissa here. This is God Almighty. It's not the best card. I can tell you that. It is not the best card. Okay. She told me where you fit in at, so we'll fit you in there right after Patricia. The vortex. This is a card sometimes, for crying out loud. Okay, and this describes your situation. It really does. So the vortex has come up, and it's revealing that you have become trapped. You may be enslaved by a job, a financial contract, or love and lust. A common meaning of the vortex is affairs. The situation means you feel like you have little power and that another person or other parties have control over you. You may be feeling attracted to a person or a situation that's not going to do you any good either. For this reason, an additional meaning of the vortex is addiction to substances or to love itself. However, your bondage is really just an illusion. You can decide to break free whenever you choose. If you decide it's time to break an agreement or a habit, just do it. It's going to be a lot easier than you think. Don't let your circumstances dictate who you are. You need to take back your power. You need to take back your power. Keywords are choices and contracts, control and power, affairs, restrictions, and addictions. Okay, Melissa, you still with me? Yeah. But this card fits you, does it not fit where you're at? And you've been one of those people, you were already down and you got kicked again when you were down. That's terrible. It's terrible. You can't let your circumstances dictate who you are. You've got to fight against that. He has no power over you. You need to realize that as well. You really do need to let that get into your head, into the essence of who you are. You can't. It's time for you, and I'm sorry, you're on disability, so I hope that this doesn't hit you the wrong way. But you need to stand on those 2 feet, and you need to take your power back and take your life back. Hello, sweetheart. Over and over again. You have to remember this as well, Melissa. People are only going to treat you the way, as far as you allow them to. To leave yourself open to somebody that has hurt you repeatedly, that kind of has you under their thumb. Let's move past that. We know about him. We know about that. We know about the effect he's had on you. We've got to see what Lilith has got to say about this. We want to see what's down the road here. All right. Melissa's about to lose her home. She's going to be couch camping at a friend's place, and she is on disability. Well, her ex-life goes on. He's living a good life. And she's so far down, she needs to reach up to just to touch bottom. Are things going to improve for Melissa? Let's just double verify. Is she losing her house for sure? Is Melissa losing her home for sure? Is she going to feel safe and protected staying at her friend's place? Is Melissa going to be able to strike out on her own again and live an independent life? Is she going to get a couple breaks here? She needs them. She needs a couple of breaks in her life. She needs a victory. Is Melissa going to be getting that victory that she needs to put her back in the world again, back into the land of the living, back into independence as well? Will things start to improve for Melissa during the year here, 2020, the current year that we're in? Will things start to improve for her? Is she going to be able to get back on her feet again before the year is out, before we hit 2021? Are things going to improve in 2020 for her? That's this year. She's saying yes. Is she going to know comfort and financial security once again? It's a ways off. Any good that's anything that's going to apply to this within this year, we're looking more towards the end of 2020. These things are going to take time. They are going to get better. That's right, Sandra. Things are going to get better for her. And if Tarot and Lilith are saying so, don't doubt Tarot. Don't ever, even when you think things are getting dark, even when you think things may feel hopeless. But I do believe that you're going to be one of the lucky ones. You're going to come back. Will you be where you were before? Maybe not. But it'll be better than where you're headed right now. You know? Put gratitude up that you've got somebody to help you out and says you can come here and be comfortable, you know, kind of thing, until we can get you on your feet again and try to get you straightened away. And don't be too hard on yourself. A lot of lessons are coming out of this for you. A lot of lessons. A lot. Oh, you would have been doing quite well as a nurse. Nurses make good money. But see, your head's already going in the right direction by what you just said, Melissa. Your real hope to save enough money to move down home and maybe do some writing and maybe consultant in healthcare. Why the hell not? You can do whatever you want to do. And it shows me you've still got a kick to yourself. You still got a life. You still want to live. Then you will. Then you definitely will. And you know what you do with the ex? Nothing. Because you know what's going to happen? You're going to prove him wrong by not even trying to prove him wrong. You're going to let your actions speak for yourself. Prove him wrong, become successful. Prove him wrong, make ends meet. Prove him wrong, get back on your feet. And the biggest part of all, you prove him wrong by showing him, I didn't need you for this. I don't need you for this. Not only do I not need you, I don't want you. I don't. I'm going on with my life and I've never been happier. That's what you do. You want to get even, you prove them wrong. That's what you do. Patricia, I hope that that's okay for you. Melissa, I see good things. It's not going to happen overnight, but it shows you're moving forward. You're in the right mental place. Will you have weak moments? Yes. Will you have down moments? Yes. Will you feel like you're losing a battle? Yes, you'll have those moments of doubt and those dark corners and those doubtful moments. But overall, you're in a very good, healthy state of mind because you're already thinking, what is it I want? This is what I want. I know what I want. And now that you know what you want, that's half of the battle. There you are. And that's it. That is it. Yes, absolutely. Now you look in the mirror and you thank Melissa and the universe. All right? I'm just a tool. I just pass it on. That's all I do. You're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. And you know what? Don't let yourself get too overwhelmed because even though this is going to be a challenge for you, I'm feeling for you that it's going to be easier than you're expecting it to be. So there's a bonus right there. You are right on. You are so good and you're in a great place. You are going to make it. You give yourself this year. Make your goal for next December, next January. So that's that. So Patricia, let's see, where is she? Patricia Fierro. Thank you, Melissa. We'll keep you in our thoughts. You people keep me awake at night. I get worrying about you. Patricia Fierro. I'm glad you're walking away with something positive here. It's not pipe dreams. This is hardcore reality. You're being held, not to worry. Yeah, you're going to do all the work, but you got a lot of white light and power here in love that's holding you up. That's what I say all the time, Linda. It's become my motto. You got to talk to the universe, man. You really do. Look at all the prayers and love and good healing and everything, all the encouragement coming through for you. Yes, it is the cancer in us. Oh my gosh. Where is Melissa or Patricia? Where is she? Holding it up. Patricia. Why can't I type here? Nothing's happening. Oh my God. There I go. Hitting enter again and nothing's happening. There's a big delay. Okay, I'm going to give her 1 more minute and then I'm going to move on to the next person. I'll have to come back to her. Her brain's already working for the future for herself. She's in the right place, the right space in her mind. She's not ready to lay down and give up and do or die kind of. She's like, no, I'm here. Matter of fact, you got nobody restricting you, nobody lording it over you, nobody trying to pin you down. You're a free agent. Maybe her phone died. Not everybody thinks to recharge their phone. Yeah, bring up Chantel. Chantel's next, and hopefully Patricia will pop in here before we shut her down for the night. She left no question in her notes or anything either. So, Margaret Connelly. Margaret Connelly, you're next. Okay, Margaret, what's your question? Where did she go? There it is. We need your question, dear. There we go. Oh, that's right, too. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Okay. Here we go. I gotcha. Chantel. Okay. Alrighty. I understand the first part of your question. I can relate to that personally. Chantel. This is a private question. That's why I'm not saying anything. She doesn't want it expressed. Respecting her privacy. That first part, I can relate to that 100% in every way, shape, and form. Okay, I'm going to cut right here. Oh, dear. All right. I got 2 cards here. The first one is self-reflection and judgment. Kaneesha does have 2 questions, Jennifer. She's the last 2. This is a card about reflecting into your past. This is a card that shows maybe being a little harsh on yourself. You made a decision or a choice of some kind, and Tarot is telling you to stop being so hard on yourself. You made the decision you made at the time because you thought it was the best thing to do. But you're questioning, did I make the wrong decision? Did I say the wrong things? Did I go the wrong way? But the time has come for you right now with the Judgment card. It's time to revisit the past. You need to take stock before you move on. You may muse on happy memories or discover that there may be some unfinished business. So you may find yourself being in touch with somebody from the past or even revisiting an old situation to find answers. You know what that is. You want to move on, but you've got to go back. You're looking over things, going into the past. And at this time, you'll also be judging yourself on your own past actions. And did you do the right thing is a question you're going to be asking. Another meaning of the card is a spiritual connection, linking with those in spirit, guides, angels, and loved ones. The advice with this card: if you feel you need to give a person a second chance or return to an old situation, now is the time to decide. And if you're reassessing the past in other ways, don't be too hard on yourself. Keywords are contemplation and self-judgment, review, second chances, guilt, spirituality, and memories. I'm going to say right here, if you feel that there's even that much of hope to go back and try to rectify, to see if there's something you can fix because it's not sitting well with you, because it's eating at you and it's bothering you. The whole card fits you. Chantel, the whole card fits you. It shows you're still holding on to a thread of hope. That's what's bothering you. And you're not, even though you've walked away and you've been separate, there's still a thread of hope there that things can be fixed. And here's what I'm going to tell you right now, and I'm going to be straightforward with you here. That's right. You can't go back to that. But there's a part of you searching, where was my mistake? What did I do wrong? I tell you, I've been through the same thing. And the only way, and I'm still going through, because mine's still going and kicking. Same type of person. Sociopath is what this person's been called. They are a sociopath. The only way to make peace with it and to let it rest and to let it go. Because one day I woke up and I said, oh my God, this has nothing to do with, it's not about me. I didn't do anything wrong. This is all about them and their sick mind, their twisted thoughts, the way they are. This has nothing to do with me. Right there, you release. Boom, you let it go. You're not the problem. You never were the problem. It is all on them. And guess what? You can't change that. If there's ever to be a change or a move, they've got to come towards you. Chances of that happening, nil to none. You need to make peace with that. The other person is afraid of the first person. They live under that, the intimidation, the implications, the threats, all of that. They're being ruled and governed by the first person. That's what puts the strain there, you know what I'm saying, between you as well. You need to come to a place where you realize this is nothing to do with you. This is all them. If it hadn't been with you, it was going to be somebody else, but it was going to happen. It was going to happen. I'm the same way. I'm the same way. I am the same way, in the same position. I have those kind of people in my life that we're talking about as a group, right? Don't want to say too much, right? But you know what I'm talking about. And where is that structure in my life? It's not there. It's non-existent. It's non-existent and hasn't been for years. And it's all because of that one we'll call them the matriarch. The matriarch. I got the same thing. And for me it was, I mean, because I thought it was all me, that I wasn't acceptable and I wasn't lovable and I wasn't likable. When you're, there's only so much I can say because I don't want to reveal your privacy. Well, sure, the influence of that person on the second person, right? And if the second person comes forward and says, I was intimidated, I was influenced, I was overpowered, and I'm sorry, that means they got to step forward and come to you and say they're sorry. Then we got the ego and the pride getting in the way here, that they're admitting they were wrong and they were badly influenced by the first person. And people like the first person, they can influence a lot of people, because how could that person say the things they do about you? Imply the things that they do about you? How can that go down and not be true? How does that go down and not be true? So everybody gives you a second look. Well, there must be something wrong. You must have done something. I mean, come on, right? And that's the attitude you get. And people have no idea, none at all. It's a situation. If you go about to prove differently, then you're the one doing it. You're the one carrying it on. You're the one. The ideas and the seeds have already been planted against you. There's nothing really. See, this goes against the laws of nature in the natural world. That person and what they're all about goes against anything that's natural, because it's not natural. It's not. And the universe knows. That's the most important thing. The universe knows. Don't think it doesn't. Our creator knows. The universe knows what the truth is. Always does. The universe doesn't want you letting that hold you back. It doesn't want it hurting you anymore. It doesn't want it angering you anymore. You need to make peace with this and tell yourself it was never me. It's always been that. It's always been that person. Always been that person. You sound like you're living my life. The same thing. And that shouldn't have, the rest of that, what you just said, 3 or 4, that shouldn't have never happened, but yet it did. So you know what? That person is sitting back going, I love it. It's great. I love it. I love it. They're really proud of themselves for the power that they were wielding over everybody. To take a group of people like that and put them at odds, and they're all pulling away. Nobody wants to try. Nobody wants to connect. Nobody wants anything to do with it. Nobody wants to go back there and deal with it. And if you're dealing with each other, it's like going back there, even though you're not. To a couple of them, that's what it's like. They feel that the memories, the resurfacing, the connection. It's a poison. You may find peace. They may find peace with you, and you with them down the road. It's not happening yet. It's not meant to happen yet. Because I know. I do. I know exactly, because I've been going through this for 40 years, 50 years. Seriously. And the only way, I'm telling you right now, the only way I could make peace was to go, no more. This is not me. It's not even about me. It's them. It's them. Enough years have gone by, too, where people, they say, oh my God, Natalie. Oh my God. Oh my God, Natalie. We're so sorry. We are so sorry. I said, I don't care. Truth always comes out in the end. I never did anything. I never did a damn thing. I was born. And I didn't even ask for that. Nobody asked me if I wanted to be born. That is, they're mentally ill. You know that. Narcissism is a mental illness. So science says these days. But that person has some mental problems, and they're dangerous. They hurt people, tear people apart, inflict a lot of pain. The same thing went down within mine. I can tell you that. Yes, there you go. But it's something that's what you have to do. But here's the second card, okay? So we're not going to leave you down and depressed right there. But you've got to make peace with that. And when you do, this is what's going to happen. Right here. It's waiting. Every word you just said there, Canadian Road Tripper, is very true. Very, very true. Sociopaths are dangerous people. I had a medical professional tell me they met that person, and they looked at me and they said, I've met that person a couple times now, sat and talked with them about just mundane things. And they picked right up. They said, sociopath. You're never going to win because they'll never let go, and they're nothing but trouble. And they never take any claim or responsibility for the hell that they put people through. They're dangerous, dangerous, dangerous people. This card, it's your saving grace. Make your peace. Let it go, because you're holding on to a poisonous stick here. That's what you're doing. You need to make peace. You need to walk. You need to turn. You can't change it. So you need to let it stop bothering you and go on with your life. You can't change them. You can't change the situation. It is not going to happen. Ever, ever, ever. So we got a 9 here, and with 9s in tarot, that's all about is super intensity. 9s are things going down that are really kind of over the top. But now's the time for you to treat yourself to some leisure and some luxury. Maybe refurnish your home, tending a garden, indulging in your favorite pursuits, or otherwise spending time on yourself. You're going to be feeling more rich in both time and money. You love your home. You may redecorate, rearrange, you may bake, you may be inviting other people over to share your newly relaxed, comfortable space. You're going to be doing a renewal, almost like a washing of your life, new things, changing your color schemes, anything to bring color into your life, lightness into your life, love into your life, color into your life. So this is what you're absorbing when you're at home. This is your hidey hole. This is your peaceful place. This is your place that person has no way of touching. It's your sanctity. You make it you. You embrace it and you make it all for yourself. You're allowed to grieve. You are allowed to grieve. The advice is devote time and money to your interest and your home. You can be the very center of your world, and you can appreciate, and you will. Not that you can, but you will. You'll be appreciating all the good things in life. It's going to come to that. You'll be feeling freer as well. You'll be feeling very free. Your keywords for this card are leisure and luxury, relaxation, home, another beautiful word, abundance, used in the best of ways in every sense of the word, independence, and a really nice word to finish it off, generosity. Generosity. It is, and even more so. You're going to put yourself through some kind of a ritual. You're going to say, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to let that go. I'm going to put it to rest. You know, people say, how can you even give that person time of day after the hell they put you through? And I say, you know what? I can't control what they do, how they think, who they are. But I got to get up in the morning and look at my own mug in the mirror. And I don't want to be feeling resentful or regretful or any of that. I do what I do for my sake, not for theirs, ever. What's going to happen when they die? How's that going to be on you? I said, you know what it's going to be on me? I won't cry because they're gone. If I shed tears when that person goes, I'll cry for what I never had with that person. That's what will be heartbreaking. I never had that. Ever. I never had that. I've been out on my own since I was just turned 16. And even being under that roof with that person, it never felt like home. From the time I was 3 years old, it never felt like home. I never felt like I belonged there because I was told over and over, had it drilled into me. I will cry for what I never had. That'll be it, and it'll be over. But I've already made peace with them. I've made that peace, and it's very freeing, and it's extremely liberating. And I look around me and I go, I can live any way I want now, with no repercussions and no judgment, and no foul thoughts, no foul judgments. I can live my life. This is my life. Okay, that's where it came from, but it's mine. It's not theirs. This is my life. It is not theirs. Yeah. And that was, I went from being, some people would say, well, you're highly protected. No. It was no freedom. None at all. Wasn't allowed to leave the backyard or the doorstep, literally. You go to school, you come home. You go to school, you come home. You go to school, you come home. And use you in other ways. So I went from being kind of like in lockdown in my life and not being allowed to venture out and to experience life, although I wasn't allowed, to literally being on the street with nowhere to go. The whole world. I felt like I was thrown into a wild jungle and no form of protection and had to sink or swim. You know, life is hard. Very, 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 very hard. Yeah, I know it. And ended up living eventually after a couple of weeks living in a rooming house because I had a little part-time job and that's all I could afford, and I lived in a little room and it was very depressing. It was probably the deepest, darkest time in my life because I was all alone in the world, because the others that you spoke of, they weren't allowed near me. They weren't allowed. It was just that simple. Back then, at that time where I was still young and they were still very young, they would sneak off to see me. They would sneak just to make sure it was okay. What a horrible thing. Horrible, horrible thing. But compared to where I was, I don't live back there. I don't keep connected with that. The reason being because I'm not there, and I used to pray for that. I'll give anything. When the day comes, I don't have to fear for my own life, for my own sanity. Let me survive this so I can rebuild who I am, find out who I am. I'm not under the guise of the threat of this narcissistic, self-centered, evil person. And I promised that if I don't do it physically, mentally, I'll do cartwheels every day. I'll be so happy to not be under that horrible, horrible experience. Just get me out of here in one piece. Get me out of here. And I still, to this day, all these years later, I can do cartwheels and I'm not there. I don't have to deal with that anymore. Ever. Yeah, I know. I know. I do, I know. I've been told I've been waiting all day for you to do something wrong, and it would be something stupid. I didn't put a book straight back in the shelf, or I knocked something over, or something crazy, and then the other side of all the garbage would happen. It was the same way. It was the same thing. You've got to make peace because this is what's waiting for you with the Nine of Pentacles. You need to embrace your life. Grab it now while you've got it before you miss it and it's gone. And still losing over that, this is where you draw the line. And that's what you need to do. Okay? We could talk about this for a long time. I've got other people waiting now. We're way over our normal 3-hour limit here. So let's see who we got left. Patricia, we never met. Does she come back? We're going to be here a while. Patricia, did you come back? I can't even type anything here tonight. Hit enter 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. Come on. Oh my God. There. Gotta wait another minute here. Oh, there you are. Okay, well, okay, your question. Where was your question, Patricia? Come on. Okay, you've got to give me your question. Okay. Oh no, it was not. Don't feel bad about that, Sandra O'Shea. Don't feel bad because it was a beautiful thing. It took my wind away. It was so strong and potent. Get your shit together, Chantal, and don't let them take another second of your life. This hits too close to home for me because I could really blow here over the crap that people do to each other. It's it's the fucking people closest to you that'll hurt you more than any enemy ever will. And you got to put a stop to that. You need to put a stop to it. Truly. Truly, truly. So Patricia, get your question down, and then I come back to the table. We'll get you taken care of, dear. Oh, boy. Okay. Move, doggy. Sorry, baby. All right. So, Trisha, you want to know when will I get a permanent job that's highly paid as I had? All right. Let's see what we can do. See what we can do here. All right. Glasses won't sit right. Trisha wants to know. No, not at all. Didn't upset me, Chantel. Didn't upset me. It actually brings me, makes me feel more normal, my situation more normal, if there's somebody else that went through the same thing. Okay? I could probably make your hair stand with some of the stuff that I went through was unreal. Stuff that happened doesn't define who I am. It never did. Never did. Never did. Okay, Trisha wants to know if she's going to get another job like the one she had that pays well. Is Trisha going to get another job that pays well? Is Trisha going to get another job that pays her well, like she had? Hello, Diana. I'm going to cut right here, Trisha. Trisha going to get another job like the one she had that brings her financial independence. Highly competitive field, whatever we were into. You got the 5 of Wands and competitions here. Highly competitive job, whatever it is that you're looking for. This is a card of competitions. It's a 5. 5s never bode well, really. They're really not much good going on when a 5 comes up. This is a card of competitions and tests. You may be also feeling overwhelmed by other people's opinions. In families, this 5 can show demanding children, and at work, colleagues who talk first, usually over you. So it's a fight just to get heard. Another meaning is dealing with a deluge of emails and phone calls and meetings that threaten to pull you in too many different directions all at the same time. Become the observer. You'll soon know who needs your help. However, you can't heal everybody, so you need to focus on yourself as well. And the key words here are posturing. It's people pretending to be somebody or something they're not, or you. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't pretend to be somebody that you're not or something that you're not. Ego comes into the picture. Of course, comes with that. Hand in hand is pride. But there will be debates, tests, opinions, and communications overload. This is a competitive field. Where did she go? You're welcome, Chantel. You're welcome. You're going to be okay once you make peace with it. You never have to live like that again. You don't have to deal with it. You don't. You're there, Trisha? Whatever the line of work you're looking at, it's going to be highly competitive. You may have to fight your way there, is what I'm saying. There could be other people that get into your way, other people trying to trip you up, trying to block you. The competition, there's competition. You may find yourself being tested. You have to make, this isn't going to fall into your lap. It's something you're going to have to work for. All right? But that doesn't mean, that doesn't mean that she's lagging a little bit. Trisha's lagging a little bit. There could be, as I said, you're looking to get back to work on a permanent basis, making the money that you did and the job that you had. This is very possible, but you're going to have to work for it. You may have to claw your way back into it, is what I'm saying. There is competition here. There's other people, and you're maybe not always being heard or acknowledged the way that you want to be, because there's a din, which means a racket of noise that you can barely hear yourself think over. More of a metaphor. There's a lot going on here. A lot going on. Well, let's try to narrow it down for you, Trisha, to see when. You may even find other people trying to take your job. That's what I mean by competitiveness. You need to prove that you're worthy. You can't believe it, but you may need to do that. Okay. Well, okay, Lilith, this is for Trisha. And she wants to know when she'll be back to her job that she had on a permanent basis. Is it going to happen? Is she going to get back to the job that she had on a permanent basis? Let's get a yay or a nay here, yes or no. She's kicking right in. She's saying yes, yes, yes. When? Is this going to happen within the next, let's say, the next 2 months? Could this happen within the next 2 months? No. She's saying no. Longer? Yes. Could she get back to her full-time work within the next 4 months? Could this happen in the next 4 months? Could she get back to the job like she had within the next 4 months? She's saying yes. Could it happen sooner? Sooner than 4 months? No. So it's not 3. It's not 2. It's 1. All right. I'm sorry, 4. Yes. Is she going to be happy being back to work on a full-time basis? Yes. Is this going to work out to her favor? Yes. So it is 4 months. Wonderful. Thank you. That's what she's saying. 4 months, Trisha. 4 months. Thank you, Trisha. Okay. Next person. But just prepare yourself, Trisha, for competition. Where'd she go? Okay. I got Margaret Connelly up next. Is it Margaret Connelly that's up next? Ah, there you are. Hi, Mary Jane. What's your question? Or maybe I'll open it up and see if you left it. One moment. Give me a moment. And see if you left your question in your notes. No. Okay. What is your question, Margaret? Mary Jane. You're welcome, Trisha. Best of luck to you. But she says you're going to be there, not to worry. Is that right? Mary Jane wanted a general? Mary Jane. I have to hear it from her. Thanks, Kaneesha, though, but I got to hear it from her. Did you want just a general card pull? She did she? Okay, I got 2 of you saying that. All right, let's pull a general card. This is for Mary Jane Weeds. What's up for Mary Jane? What's going on for Mary Jane? What needs to be brought to Mary Jane's attention? Where did she go? I want her up and present here. go, Mary Jane. Want you to be here. Oh, come on. Do that to me. Okay, her timestamp's going to be about 3:31. There we go. And she's going to probably need it. She's gone somewhere. I don't know where. Okay. It's a general card for Mary Jane. 3:31. I'm going to run through and then cut the deck for Mary Jane and pull a general card for her. 3:31. There we go. Thank you. And I'm cutting right now, right here, right now. What do we got for Mary Jane? Second time tonight, I got the Two of Wands and Vision. It's a good card. It's a good card. Okay. So, with the Two of Wands, it's the card of Vision. This is a card that highlights romance and it highlights partnerships as well. So you may meet a new partner, or you could hook up with another like-minded individual, a like-minded soul, to pursue projects in or out of the workplace. But there's a click here. This meeting of the minds is going to bring you many rewards in your life as you broaden your horizons and see just what you could achieve. That's what this other person, you're both going to have that effect on each other, whoever this person is. You're connecting. We're two like-minded individuals coming together. You'll be broadening your horizons and going through experiences, things that you have never even been an inkling in your brain. You'll be an inspiration to each other, support each other, highlight each other, enhance each other's lives in ways that you can't even imagine at this moment. This is a beautiful communion, we'll say. This is beautiful. If you're looking at educating, you'll find the right course or the right teacher that's going to inspire you to hone your skills and to nurture your interest. It's a card of growth, a card of expansion and newness. The advice of the card is you need to look around, all right? Look for those around you who are going to share your vision. There's going to be a connection there. You're going to be working together with somebody for the greater results. So this is a beautiful thing here. Partnership, creativity, communication, travel, planning, education, inspiration. This will be a relationship like no other. Like no other. It's like you found your mirror image in a way because you're on the same wavelength. You think the same. You can speak for each other. You know what the other person's, where you might have to explain something to somebody else for 20 minutes till the veins are popping in your head and they're popping in your neck and they still don't get what you're coming from or they don't understand. But with this person, you just look at each other and you know this is coming for you. All right? Somebody very special coming into your life. So that's that. That is that. And she's saying, I'm here. She's lagging a bit. But anyways, you got the timestamp down, so that's beautiful. This is a relationship that's probably going to be around for many years to come, or at least one that will make an impact on you. But there is that connection, okay? So who is next? That's something exciting for you to look forward. There's somebody out there coming into your life. It's going to be a beautiful thing for you, truly, truly. Come on. Come on. Hurry up. Kaneesha Kelly. Okay. So Kaneesha wants to know, what does she need to hear pertaining to love, career, and finances? These ones are hard to answer because you've really got 3 questions here, not 1. I don't mean to sound like a bitch. I really don't. But really, that's like 3 kind of questions in 1. It should be one or the other, one of the 3, right? We'll see generally overall what's going on here. Is Kaneesha up front and center? I know she's been waiting an awful long time. Every time I click out, I got to come back in again like that. Kaneesha, you're here. Okay. She's here. That's all we need to know. I don't know if I can get all that into 1 card or not. Love, career, and finances. That's what Kaneesha wants some heads up about. Love, career, and finances. Poor little bear. He's being so... He's sitting right there, just staring out. He's falling asleep with his head. Sitting up. Falling asleep. Sitting up. Waiting for me. Poor little guy. So cute. I've seen him do that. The head go. The eyes are going. This is for Kaneesha. Love, career, finances. I don't know how we're going to pull that off in 1 card, but we'll see what comes up. Yeah, it's something for you to look forward to, though. Somebody coming into your life. Exceptional, exceptional relationship. Exceptional. Where you're the best thing for each other, really. Okay, Kaneesha, I pulled the King of Cups for you. He's all about understanding. And this is a good card. A really good card. All about emotions. It comes into the suit of hearts. It is a king. The royals usually represent the clearance, which I would say is for you. Okay, I'm going to just do the generic meaning. Anything else comes in for me, I'll let you know what it is. Because you've got really 3 questions in 1 here. So, but this king, he represents integrity and honor and sensitivity. And he's very devoted to his friends, his family, his career. When he makes a commitment, he is loyal for life. This could be somebody in your life. He may be distant at times, since he feels everything very deeply, but he may not always show it. Referring as the U card in this reading, the king is indicating, okay, you should balance empathy with others while keeping a fairness for yourself. In other words, you can be there for other people, but don't let them drain every ounce of compassion, love, and energy from you so you got nothing left for yourself. It doesn't serve a good purpose to leave yourself short, to leave yourself drained, to see yourself flattened, deflated, because you've given everything to everybody else. You always need to have something in reserve for you if you want to be successful pretty much in any part of your life. Yes, she did. She's the last too. He also represents the ideal male partner as well, if this means anything to you at all. You need to follow your emotions, but you don't feel that you need to explain your feelings. You just need to trust that you're right. All right, you need to follow your emotions. He's the king of emotions here. But you don't need to explain yourself to everybody. Keep it inside and know that you're on the right path. You're making the right choices, going in the right direction, if that helps at all. Fairness and empathy, sensitivity, loyalty, maturity, commitment, and honor. I will very quickly run Lilith for you, Kaneesha, and ask about the 3 things you asked about. That's the best I can give you. Okay. All right. Finances. How does Kaneesha, what's the promise of finances? Are we on the good end of things for her? Will there be growth and improvement in the financial sphere for Kaneesha? We're getting a nice positive yes. That's wonderful. Is it the career that's going to bring and straighten out Kaneesha's finances and give her what she needs? Good career choice, good career The two going hand in hand. Being paid what you're worth. Investing your time into your career is the payoff. Allowing for growth at all times as well. Leaving yourself open for change. Embracing change. That features more growth and more openness in your life as well. Love. Is Kaneesha going to meet the love of her life, have the love of her life? Basically, Kaneesha wants career and finances and love. Are these all attainable for her? So I've got a good, healthy swing here for you, Kaneesha. And she's saying yes to everything. Whatever it is you're doing, keep on that path because you're doing it right. Because it's all coming to you. All of it. And will continue to improve and will continue to grow over the years as well. And this is a beautiful thing. It's all in your favor. It's all good. This is just beautiful for you. So it's all good. Yeah. Love, career, and finances. It's all laid out before you. I don't know what you've done right. You've pleased the universe. But this is a wonderful thing for you. It's really, really beautiful. Okay. The next one is Heidi, the Vander Roevel. Then it's Kaneesha once again. We've got two here from Kaneesha. No, it was the same one. I'm sorry. You got the same question in twice. You put the same question in twice, so I don't know what's going on there. Yeah, I'm gonna do her. No, it was Kaneesha, and then it was Heidi, and then it was Kaneesha again. Okay, I think I might be able to. Do you want me to cancel one of them, Kaneesha? Because I can cancel one. Yeah, we'll take one out. Hold on a minute. Let me take care of that. Let's see. Let me see. Where are we going here? I think it was the other one said pending. One went through. The other one says pending. Let me take care of the pending one. And then we'll get down to Heidi. And Heidi will be the last one. There it is. Pending. I'm going to do a refund right now. This refund isn't instant the way your payment was. It can take about 11 business days for this to come back. Where is it? Where? Why do I not have a refund on the pending one? Okay, I'll go back and grab the other one and I'll do a refund on that. Just a minute. So if I don't do it now, I'm going to get tired and I'll forget about it and you'll be thinking I ripped you off. I'm not going to rip you off. Heidi, you're up next though. Refund this payment. There we go. Refund. $10. I'm just going to put issue refund. There we go. I'm not putting in all the other stuff. You could optionally. There, you've refunded the buyer. Email with the refund is sent to the buyer. There we go. It is done. So I've refunded you one there. Anyways, the other one's pending. Let's see. Money refunded, refund sent. There we go. The pending one just needs for me to process it on this end. Okay. Okay, I don't even know what to do with this. I'll just leave it for now. But anyways, there's a refund sent. It does takes like 7, so it's like 7 to, Jesus, I don't know, to 11 days altogether. Okay. Okay, Heidi. Okay, Heidi, will I survive? That's Heidi's question. You hear, Heidi? With your kids alone? All right. Okay. What happened? Where's my stream? Oh my God. Stupid page is reloading or something. Here it comes. It's coming back. Right on the last one. Wouldn't you know it? This is what happened. I gotta wait for that to reload. There we go. I know. I know. Okay. Look, it just went again. Bugger. Bugga, bugga, bugga. Where is my chat? There we go. All right. Kaneesha's asking, not Kaneesha, sorry. Heidi's asking, am I going to survive with my children alone? Am I going to survive with my children alone? Am I going to survive with my children alone? Is Heidi's question. Oh, come on. Boys, this is a long stream tonight. God, 11:57 here. It's almost midnight. Okay, is Heidi going to survive with her children alone? One last time, Spirit. One last time. Yes, it was, people had to have patience tonight, that's for sure. But is Heidi going to survive with her children alone, raising her children alone? So you're in a scary place there, Heidi. I'm very sorry about that. You need to trust and believe that the universe has your back. You really do. Here we go. One more. Is Heidi going to survive with her children alone? She's raising her children by herself. The dog hasn't moved, hasn't left my side. Poor baby. Let me be done in a few minutes, sweetheart. I'm almost done, baby. Yes, sir. Well, now. 10 of Pentacles. What a great card. Luck. Luck. What a fantastic card. Hard times, your fear, your nerves, your sleepless nights, your worrying, all that's going to come right down. It's going to calm down for you. Without a doubt, it is going to calm down. We have Pentacles full of color and vibrancy, full of joy, happiness. We have a 10. 10s are all about endings. These things are going to end for you. Okay? They are going to come to an end for you. Because good luck is coming with this card. Good luck. You'll be celebrating some kind of a windfall or other unexpected financial bonus. You'll be appreciating the stability that this is going to bring you. A family gatherings on the cards as well. The usual irritations disappear. And you feel the love and support of relatives or close friends, friends that you treat as family. And in your relationships, the card is predicting families being joined by love, feelings being declared, and commitment will follow. A couple will move in together or announce their wedding. This could be you down the road, but it could be somebody else, but all the goodness is for you. Appreciate the special bonds that you share as a group and the love that comes with commitment within the family unit. Keywords: family, celebration, generosity, money, luck, completeness, complete circle, and love. Everything falling into place the way it should be, the way it was supposed to. I too can relate to so many people because I raised my 3 boys from the time the youngest one was 2.5, 3.5, and 6.5. I raised my 3 boys all by myself, all by myself. No child support, no nothing, nothing. And there were many nights I cried myself to sleep. What am I going to feed my kids tomorrow? Where am I going to get some money tomorrow? What can I do to make $20 tomorrow so I can go to the grocery store? I went through that because I had to pay the rent, which was kind of high. No choice. The light bill almost equaled the rent, the power bill, and that took all my money. I was always working outside the home around my children's school schedule. I wouldn't let anybody else mind them or put them in anyone else's care. I would take them to school. I would bring them home. I would be with them always, and in between the few hours they were in school, I'd be out scrubbing ceilings and walls for other people, doing their dirty work in their house for $5 goddamn bucks an hour. I didn't care because if I made $20 that day, that meant we were going to eat that night. I had no help from anybody other than friends, and friends would have to catch me in a downtime because I wouldn't ask. 9 out of 10 times I wouldn't ask for help. I didn't want anybody thinking I couldn't afford to raise my children, so there was that fear to protect. I'm not letting anybody know how desperate I am because I could lose my children, you know. And that was the main thing. So I was afraid to trust anybody outside my immediate circle. So even with my best friends, I wouldn't say, "Can I borrow $20?" or "I'll give it back to you tomorrow," or whatever like that. But any times I did break down and borrow, it always got paid back. And I had a couple friends would say, "Are you all right?" "Yeah, I'm fine." "Why are you all right? You shouldn't be all right." "Well, how much you must need some money." "No, I borrowed some." "Who'd you borrow money from?" I'd say, "Well, I borrowed from so-and-so and I paid them back. I'm good." "Why didn't you come to me? What was wrong with me?" That's the kind of friends I did have. They were offended because I didn't go to them first. So it was like, that doesn't mean that I took advantage of it though, because I didn't, but I had many sleepless nights. I know what it's like. I know what it's like. Isn't that beautiful? She will survive. That's right. That's right. It was that way. I'm going to ask that the universe brings you peace of mind and faith and belief in the universe. You know what? And when you're raising them on your own, they'll probably end up better human beings. My kids are all good people, and I raised them by myself. No other influences from anybody else, if you know what I'm talking about. So it can be done. It can certainly be done. I really feel for you. Look, you guys have hit home with me here tonight with a few of you. And there's just this personal relation thing going on. And I'm going, oh my God, I know this story because I've lived it. And I can tell you right now, that's the scariest, hardest, most challenging thing you are going to do for your life is raise those children to be the best people they can be. It's the hardest thing I ever did. But I was so determined to prove everybody wrong. And they all turned out to be really good, decent boys. They really did. I'm very proud of them. And I'd do it all over again. They were my joy. I wasn't one of those parents that said, "Yay, kids are going to school." I'd go, "Bummer. Kids are gone for the day." I didn't like that. And when there were storm days and school closures and stuff, I was just as happy as they were. My kids were my life. I loved it. I love them, and I love being a mother. I just wish I could have done it a little easier financially. It would have made life a little bit easier, but we took one day at a time. But I had many, many times I'd lay at night and I'd be terrified, terrified, wondering how I was going to get through the next 2 or 3 days. Do you know what I mean? Dealing with their problems as well, dealing with everybody outside the family, school, teachers, and all that goes with it, and trying to keep them healthy and well balanced. But if I'd stayed where I was, they wouldn't have turned out the way they did, and that's the truth. Yes, everybody, thank you so much. No, nobody writes a handbook, and those that do wouldn't have it right anyway. Be written by someone that doesn't have children. It's a belief. There's hope there, but you need to believe. You really, really, really need to believe. You really need to just say, when it gets to be too much for you, you look up and you say, I'm overwhelmed. I'm starting to feel like I can't breathe, that I can't do this. I'm panicking. It's too much for me. I'm overwhelmed. Take it. I'm leaving it in your hands. I'm leaving it in your care and trusting you to lead me in the right direction to protect this family that is my family, my flesh and my blood. Nothing means more to me than my children. They are my flesh. They are my blood. They are part of me, and I will die for them to this day. And my guys are like young men now. If we were out on the road talking, and if a big transport truck came down the road out of control, I'd push them out of the way to this day and take the hit. I wouldn't even think about it. I wouldn't be afraid. I wouldn't. To this day, to the day I die, to give my life for my children. And it's just the way it is. You are going to get through this. You're going to do well. You're going to raise 3 exceptional human beings. There you go. There you go. And you will do it. When you get overwhelmed, when you get afraid, put it out to the universe and ask for help. Everybody, it is 3 hours, 57 minutes we've been here. It's now 12:07 a.m. in my neck of the woods. We could, boys, oh boys, we could keep this up all day and all night. Yeah, and also I had no family to help me. I had no help. No child support, no family, none of that. We talked about that an hour ago. But there was nobody but me. They had me, and that was it. And you do. Jennifer's right. You've got this more than you realize that you do. All right. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you very much, Karina. I seen you sneak in a while ago. Thank you, Lachey. The same to you, everybody. What a powerful, moving stream this was all night long. It is lonely. Lean on your friends. Pick a couple friends. Pick one friend and lean on them. Whatever you do, everything you do is for them. I'm going to probably go grab a bite to eat, grab my baby under one arm and maybe a little piece of toast in the other. I'm going to do that, watch a bit of TV, and then I'm going to head off to bed. And thank you all, every one of you. I know most of them have left, but thank you all for being here. This was really an exceptional night. I'm glad we were all here. I am glad we were all here. And we got to get some things off our chest. We've all connected. We've all related to each other. What a beautiful, beautiful evening it's been. Thank you once again. Please keep the peace and the love so you can show your love and your light out with the rest of the world. But harbor that inside. Always keep something for yourself. That's where your strength comes through. Talk to the universe. Open up to the universe. You can't do anything better than that. Wishing you the best of the best of the best. And tomorrow's another day. Tomorrow's another day. Goodbye, everybody. Good night. Thank you so much for being here. I am completely and fully, totally enjoyed the whole night. It's been long, but it was well worth it. No regrets here at all. Say good night, everybody. I got to hit that little X, and I don't want to be rude, but say good night. Good night, everybody, and hope to see you all back real soon. Goodbye for now. Much love to you all.